Good evening, Gooners. Good evening, football fans, and welcome to the Watchalong for tonight for Nottingham Forest versus Arsenal. With me tonight, I've got Mark at the moment, and Richard should be joining us shortly. How you doing, Mark?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm the nicer looking one of me and Debray, but it's just we share each other's signing in details, so it just came up as him tonight.
It's just good that people can get along, isn't it? Right, you all know me. I'm Des the Enforcer. I'm here every week. This ugly mush. Right, so tonight is what, in your opinion, Mark? Before we go to the teams, is it do or die, or is it already done?
It's already done, mate. I'm not putting myself back into that at all. For me, it's over and done with. Cement second, and like I've done a bit of reflecting on this, Des, if I'm being honest, and Arteta's done an amazing job. To even have went second when you take everything into consideration, the red cards, the injuries, the lack of signings by the board and the owners. He's done an amazing job to even get us to this point. So tonight I'm worrying, mate. It's the first time I've came into an Arsenal game thinking, yeah, we could be in shit here. So
Well, let's put it this way: we are broken, mate, aren't we? And the board and the owners have severely let us down. But of course, Arteta has to take the brunt
yeah,
for it all, and it just shows that we're not deluded, mate. And that deluded word gets thrown around quite a lot, doesn't it? But we're not deluded. Do you know what though? Until West Ham, I've really enjoyed it. I don't know about you.
yeah, 100%. Do you know it was it was intriguing, mate. Like it's been really intriguing. It's like what's going to happen next? Are we going to catch Liverpool? Arsenal kind of sucked we're back in again, thinking, yeah, we could do something here, and it's not happened. It's not happened. So it is what it is. It'd be an absolute miracle for us to get anywhere near Liverpool now. So I expect him to beat Newcastle tonight, and I'm expecting Forest to always get a draw, if not win against Arsenal.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's still mathematically possible, but like you, it's gone. For me, it's gone, and I'm just gonna see how we do through the rest of the season, considering the state of the team. You're right. The
Yeah.
team. I mean, what have we got on the bench? Really, nothing. Um, so with that, we'll go straight to the teams. We'll start off with Nottingham Forest. They've got Sells in goal, Aina, Milenkovic, Marulio, Williams, Dominic has these names, mate. Anderson, Alanga, Gibbs White, Hudson Odoi, and up front Chris Woods. Hudson Odoi and Chris Woods are danger men, aren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
So here we go.
Gibbs as well. He's Gibbs. Watch him.
Yeah, yeah, he can be. On his day, he's a good little player, isn't he? Okay, so the Arsenal team. Here we go. David Raya in goal. That's a given every game now, isn't it? Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori because of Lewis Skelly, obviously the red card. Odegaard, Jorginho in the middle. Oh, he's gone for Jorginho over Partey. Declan Rice, and then up front we've got Ethan, Merino, and Trossard. Now Ethan must have been cramped the other day, mate. I'm assuming.
With his only cramp, yeah.
Yeah. On the bench, Forest have Murato, Sangar, Awoni. I think I'm pronouncing these right. Hennessy, Marino. I've got Marino as well. Silva, Yates, Sosa, and Danilo. And on the bench, we've got the same old. we've got the same old lineup: Kearney, Benjamin White, Partey on the bench. So I suppose we could bring him on. Kivior, Zinchenko, Sterling, Neto, Butler, Adoi, Adesi. I can never say these names, mate. And Kaiba. Who's Kaiba? Or Kaiba?
Academy.
Is it? So we've got two academy players.
Yeah.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Oh, I know. And about 4 blooming defenders. And Partey, who could still be classed as a defender as well, which is ridiculous. Go on then, mate. What's your thoughts, mate?
Yeah, well, he's obviously going Merino at top again. I thought he might have changed the line up to 5-3-2. Obviously not. So as you were reading it out, I hadn't actually seen the team news. As you were reading it out there, I was actually thinking when you said Carl Fury as well, I thought, oh, is he way add in another left back, a Kieran Tierney there and go for a 5-3-2, but obviously not. It's the same system. Forest are horrendously dangerous on transition. And yeah, when we sit back, we get picked off. So I really don't know what's the answer to this at all, Des. I really don't. I'm trying. Do you know what? I'm only on for like 20 minutes. I should be trying to get you upbeat for this.
You're trying your best, mate. You can only do with what you've got. Don't worry, I'm upbeat. I'm fine. I'm just like you. It's where's the next? Look, I think you said it on the Big Sunday show on Sunday. And don't forget that, guys, 8 o'clock on Sunday, we've got the Big Sunday show. And then before that, on Saturday, because there's no watch-along this week, we've got a pre-recorded coming for you about the state of the club regarding lots and lots of different topics, KSE, red cards, injuries. We're going to be talking, we've got a load of guests, and we're going to be talking about that. But we are a makeshift team, mate. We are a makeshift team at the moment. And like you said, we don't know where the next goal's coming from.
Exactly, and that's that's the sad thing. I seen an article that Tom Carrington put out, and he actually said if Arsenal played for an extra 80 minutes against West Ham, you still could not see them scoring.
I agree. We could have been there till Sunday, mate, and we still wouldn't have scored.
Yeah, it's like teams have figured out the set pieces. Where key players are not informed that are fit. The other ones are like obviously injured and they're out, and there just does not seem any answers whatsoever.
Yeah, totally agree. I just realised that I've got to put my dark. I thought it was a bit dark. That's better. Right, sorry, I just had to adjust something there. Yeah, you're right, mate. I mean, we could have Win the Dog on the bench at the moment, couldn't we? Do you know what I mean?
Need more to have more chance of getting the ball, though, mate.
Yeah. Doris the tea lady, on you go, love.
As I say, if they want, like I'm in my late 40s, mate, if they want to keep me 100k a week, I could jump on for a couple of games.
Have you not got Arteta on speed dial, mate?
No, I wish I did, mate, because I'd be offering the services, honestly.
Where would you play?
Oh, it'd have to be up front, mate.
Yeah, because you can get under people's legs. You'd be good.
Yeah, of course. Mesha Hauser is better than Ben White's.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. It definitely is. It definitely is, mate. See, you have brightened me up, mate. You've done your job. It's cool. You've got to say though, fair kudos to Nottingham Forest because they're proper playing this season, aren't they?
Yeah, do you know what? They're out a bit of form recently, but they have been absolutely bang at it, mate. They've doing an excellent job up there, and that's kind of like the argument I'm having against Arsenal fans. And sorry, Des, I don't mean to change the topic, but
no, go ahead.
Arsenal fans are on about Mikel Merino is not the one, blah blah blah. It's like when you change, I think Max.
How are you, Max? How you doing, bro?
When you change,
good. How you going, Des?
I'm good, mate.
When you change managers all the time, it doesn't always work. And you don't get results. And Nunes is a prime example of that. He done amazing at Wolves, goes to Spurs, gets sacked. Spurs are still in the shit.
Yeah.
And look what he's doing at Forest now. So it's like changing managers is not always an option. Sometimes board members and owners are like the issue.
Well, they've got a lot to answer for, haven't they? Good evening, Max. Thank you for joining us.
No problem, Des.
Have you seen the lineup, bro?
No, I haven't.
Would you like me to read it to you quickly, just one more time?
Yeah, that'll be great.
Right. Thanks, because I've got to do all these hard names again. Thanks, mate. No, they've got Sales in goal, Aina, Milenkovic, Murillo, Williams, Dominguez, Anderson, Elanga, Gibbs-White, Hudson-Odoi, Chris Woods, and we have got, obviously, Raya in goal, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, in the middle, Martin Odegaard, Jorginho, Declan Rice, Ethan This is up front. Ethan, Merino, and Trossard. What's your thoughts on that, mate?
Well, it's interesting because obviously Jorginho's probably going to be playing defensive midfielder. Declan Rice is probably going to be playing the number 8 role. And obviously that's pretty straightforward there. And obviously, Calafiore is obviously coming in for Miles Lewis-Kelly, so no surprises there. And obviously we have the front line. What we have, and pretty much is what we have, right? So yeah, no, it's what I kind of expected to happen, and no real changes, anything else like that. But obviously, just quickly touch upon the Nottingham Forest obviously lineup. Obviously, we got to watch out for Alanga. He's quite a very dangerous player. Obviously, Chris Wood's obviously been on fire this season. Obviously, so we got to make sure that we mark him out of the game more or less. And obviously Nottingham Forest play very, very aggressive at counter-attacking football, and they press us. They will press us ridiculously well, and we need to make sure that we have our passings on point, and we don't take any extra time that we need to. Yeah, and obviously Dominguez, very, very quality player, and same with as it Aena. I think I'm pretty sure if that's how you pronounce his name. And
yeah, I think you're right. Yeah,
yeah, also very, very good, very, very quality player. So yeah, we got to make sure we're really on it, because if we're not on it, if we don't go at our full capacity at 100%, then we will get caught out and make mistakes, because they press like unbelievably well, and also they're a very, very aggressive counter-attacking team. So we got to make sure that we're on it.
Just for the sake of the viewers, Max, you are 6:45 in the morning on Thursday morning, aren't you?
Yes, correct.
That's mental.
Well, thanks for joining us, mate, because that's a bit crazy.
That's Max having to go up for a game to watch a live game. It's crazy.
Yeah, but that's what supporters do. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it is. It's dedication to the highest level.
I mean, we've also got to watch for Gibbs White and Hudson-Odoi as well, Max. They're danger men as well, you know.
Yeah.
Mark, I mean, we don't even look strong against Nottingham Forest, do we?
No, do you know what it is? See, even with the lineup, it's not just about the Arsenal starting lineup or what we've got on the bench. It's a lack of form in the side.
Yeah.
It's like players are just not on it. Like we're 2/3 of the way through the season, and Martin Odegaard, and I'm not going to stick it on my captain. I'm not doing that at all. But he's came back from an injury. He's came back from illness, but he's not even been half the player that he was last season. I mean, you're missing all your key players there. Sorry, I mean, you're missing all your key players. It's like this is the effects of it, and that's like, you see, we had a fully fit squad, and everyone was in the side. I would be sitting here right now, probably selling copium, or hopium, if you want to call it that. So we can still catch Liverpool, but I cannot see it, because the players that we do have are not in form.
The thing is, I think, and I'll come to you with this one in a minute, Max, if that's okay. I think there's maybe 5 or 6 players in the Arsenal squad now that would either like to restart the season, or for this one to end and just get on to next season. What do you think of that, Max?
Yeah, I know that's definitely a fair statement, and obviously there's I think I'd go even further than that and say quite a few players would obviously want to replay certain games in the season, and obviously replay in a way that they played in the season, because they know for a fact that most of the games that they've played in the season is probably not up the pass. So yeah.
What's your thought on it, Mark? I mean, I know it's sounding a bit like crying over spilt milk, but if you could, there is probably about 5 or 6 players that would, wouldn't they?
Yeah, there is, mate. I just did. I agree, mate. I'm deflated, bro. I've had the energy sucked right out of me with this football club. I really have, and
I know it's a bit of a cop out, Mark, but it's the ups and downs of football, isn't it?
Yeah.
you know. And the thing is, as Arsenal fans, and I don't mean this in an arrogant way, and if the chat comes at me with me being arrogant, we expect better.
We do.
You know? Just so we get that out of the way as well, talking about the chat. If you want to come and join us in the chat, please feel free to. If you're on Twitter, Facebook, join us on YouTube, join in the chat. We'll get through everything that you put on there. Keep it clean, keep it decent, obviously. And we'll talk about stuff during the match. But come and join us on YouTube. Give us your thoughts, your opinions, what you think of the lineups, what you think of the game so far. Anything you want to talk about regarding the football and the Arsenal, or even Nottingham Forest. If there's Nottingham Forest fans out there watching this, come and join us in the chat. We'll just have a bit of banter. That's what it's all about. Tell you about shows again happening later this week. There's no watch along, but we are going to have a pre-recorded show on Saturday for you to watch regarding the state of the club, all the issues that have happened this season, and then obviously on Sunday. We have the big Sunday show where we have guests talking about Arsenal, what they feel, opinions galore, really. You know, hopefully Max will be part of that, Mark will be part of that, and quite a few others. So come and join us for that as well, guys. But join us now, join us in the chat, even give us a bit of cheek. I don't mind. I like a bit of cheek. I'll give it back. Don't worry about it. So how close are we to starting? Where's my clock? We've got about 10 minutes. Is there anything you want to talk about, Max? Is there anything since Sunday that you want to talk about?
Yeah, I just obviously just really like I kind of like we'll process the the West Ham game obviously, and I've kind of watched it back, sort of like watched the whole game back at actually after speaking on it, and I think we probably need to discuss this at times, but I think we need to speak about Declan Rice, especially during his West Ham game performances. You know, like it's not the first time he's been below par during his versing his old team, and I just really think he needs to, whatever his allegiances were at the club, I think he just needs to like cut them off now, because with all due respect, he's an Arsenal player now, not a West Ham player, and you know, because like there was times in the game when the West Ham section of the fans were actually booing him and mocking him and saying you should have gone to a bigger club, and you know, like you got second or Leo again, and all that kind of stuff, right? And they try, obviously I banter's fine, right? No problem. Like I don't have any problem with banter because everybody does it, right? But at the same time, I think he's actually getting to the point where it's actually letting it affect him, and I think he just needs to let it like ignore those fans, whatever, because he goes like after the game here. This is what annoys me, Des, right? He goes over there after they go and slate him all game and pretty much clap the fans. And I'm like, mate, if I was Declan Rice, right, and I joined a bigger club from West Ham, mate, the first thing I wouldn't be doing is going over there and clapping him, right? Maybe I'm old school. Maybe that's just me. Like I'd be like going over the Arsenal fans first before I go over the West Ham fans. And yeah, I don't know. It's just maybe it's me being like tribal and everything else, but like,
do you know what, Max? I'm a wee bit old school as well. And if I was Declan Rice and I was getting booed after giving them captaining them to like a European trophy, first trophy in their lifetime, I would have. And that's not sour grapes; it's the truth. Honestly, I would have smacked one in from 25 yards and done an slide right in front of them. And like,
he's not that kind of person, though, Mark. And do you remember when we got that corner and you said they're giving him abuse, and like Max said, I was going to bring this up as well. You should have signed for a bigger club. West Ham, you know, get your neck in. You beat us once, yeah, and.
Yeah, I don't understand. See, like just a boon for Declan Rice. I just don't get it. Like this player came from Chelsea. He was released, I believe. So, or I would have been a minimal fee. He's went over to West Ham. He's ended up their captain. He's taken them to a European trophy. And I know that you hate losing your best players. I know, I get it. Then he gives them 100 million.
He's given them one of the best paydays they've ever had.
Exactly, but it's the best payday they've ever had. They haven't even got close to selling a player.
There you go.
And then they're sitting at the edge of the park booing them and giving them a stick. It's like, I don't care about the bigger club syndrome that they've got going on. You're going to get that between London clubs. That's banter. I mean, like that is banter. There's not more. If Arsenal fans had been informed, there would have been a million songs that they would have sung at West Ham. But it's like that means nothing. But the fact that they were booing them. Especially, I don't like, forget the big club stuff. I don't care about that.
Well, we're one of the biggest, so it doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. See the fact that they're booing him. Honestly, if that was me, he scored underground a banger last year. And what was that, 6-0 what ended up that game? And he scored an absolute banger. Do you know what? See, when they're booing you, why give them the respect? Like, don't give them respect. Go and celebrate it.
Yeah, I suppose, but Declan Rice is his own man, do you know what I mean? And that's just the way he is. I can't.
Yeah. I didn't see him clapping, Max. I didn't see that, but I would have been very disappointed if I had seen that. Very disappointed.
Because Mark, because what really triggered me was the fact that he didn't go to the Arsenal fans first. He went to the West Ham fans and started clapping them, and before he started walking around the stadium clapping the thing, right? And that's what, like, I'm like, bro, I feel like his games like last season when he first signed for the club that he literally like performed in, right? And then minus obviously the West Ham game last season, right? The two West Ham games, right? Where one he scored the goal, win the 6-0 thrashing, right? And the one where we lost 3-0 and he came on in the second half like basically as a substitute player. And then like he's pretty much like, and then this season in particular, he's like, I don't feel like his heart's really been in it, in terms of the West Ham game. He's still like trying to process everything. But yeah, like that's what I feel like. I just feel like he just needs to move on from that club now, and it's like needs to go and start playing for the club, because like with all due respect, right? Ian Wright used to play for West Ham, right? And he doesn't go. He wasn't going over to the Arsenal fans and clapping them first with all due respect. He went over to the West Ham fans, and like, yeah, that's just me. Maybe I'm old school.
To me, I'm old school, boys, but it doesn't bother me. In the bigger picture, it don't bother me, because end of the day, we're not the Arsenal role. We're not the true Arsenal squad at the moment, and as me and Mark have already said, I didn't ask you, sorry yet, Max. Is it already gone for you, or do you still hold on to a glimmer of hope?
Well, for me, I'm going to still hold on for a glimmer of hope until it's mathematically impossible.
Fair enough. That's me and Mark have already resigned ourselves to it, I think. Am I right in saying that, Mark? Mark's gone.
No, I'm not gone. Sorry, I was just trying to get the channel.
Sorry, mate. I thought you dropped one, mate. Sorry, mate.
Yeah. Is it Sky Sports main event?
TNT Sports 2. Yeah.
Is that right? Okay. I'm on the wrong channel then.
So, yeah, I've already kind of resigned, Max. I know that's a bit dejected. But 11 points is a big gap. And Liverpool haven't got the injuries, and they're stronger. And even tonight, I'd expect Liverpool. I was hoping that they would lose against Newcastle, because I think Newcastle will probably show up, but too little, too late. Right, guys, just to let you know, they're in the tunnel, so the game will be starting soon.
I'm going to drop off. If Richard jumps on, could you just give me a missed call?
Yeah, I'll just ring you once, and then okay.
Yeah. I'll jump back and get it. Right, enjoy the
ahead, mate. Sorry.
I was just going to say, have a good watch along, guys, and
see you at half time, yeah?
Catch you at half time, bro.
Max, thanks for joining me, mate, because it makes it easier. Do you know what I mean? Having someone to talk to,
Yeah, of course.
There might be a bit of time delay between the two of us, right? So if you're ahead of me, don't be scared to cheer. I don't mind, because I'm going to see it anyway. Do you know what I mean? So,
yeah. No problem. Well, so basically for me, right? So the players are basically doing the handshake now. So they're basically.
Yeah, you're ahead of me then. That's all right. That's cool. I don't mind. Yeah. So if you want to cheer, mate. It's fine. All right. I know
Sure, no
I'm going
problem.
to see it anyway. You know what I mean? So
I'll probably end up muting myself if we end up cheering, so I don't blow people's eardrums out.
yeah, that's cool. That's fine. Do whatever you feels right. Don't worry about it. Thing is, mate, all it is chat, football, and a bit of fun. Do you know what I mean? That's all it is. So
Yeah,
and
no, of course.
hopefully, even though we've just said it doesn't really matter, I still want to get the results. Just for
No, of
pride
course.
more than anything else. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Is Chris Wood Australian? Because he's got the.
I couldn't.
Or is he New Zealand?
Tell you, mate. To be honest with you, I tell you what though, he's having the season of his life.
Yeah, he has been. I mean, we could use we could definitely use with him right now. Let's be honest. He couldn't.
I'm just checking, mate. Is Chris Wood Australian? There's multiple people with the name Chris Wood, including. Oh, right.
I think he might be New Zealand. You know, because it looks like the New Zealand flag. I think he might be New Zealand.
Yeah, he's New Zealand, mate, not Australian. He's definitely New Zealand.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
There you go. He's just over the water from you, isn't
he? Yeah, pretty much, more or less.
Right, there we go. We're having the huddles and the lining up. So we'll be starting soon. You've probably already started, have you?
No, I'm watching the huddle now. It's just replaying. It's just both teams doing the huddle and all that.
Giving Williams a hug, or kind of hug, or whatever.
Yeah, I'm watching Martin Odegaard in the third kit.
Martin Odegaard, why haven't you had a shave? That stupid beard is holding you back, mate. Oh God.
Is it just me? Is it just me, or does Martin Odegaard's face is very thin and gaunt?
No, I was just about to say, yeah. But then I think he's been ill. Plus, the baby's he's probably not getting enough sleep, mate.
Yeah, probably.
But he does. He looks gaunt. He looks like he's lost weight, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Forrester singing there. North. I'll give him a verse of North London forever. You know what I mean? No, it's their ground.
Yeah. So I've just kicked off now.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet. So yeah, you're a bit ahead of me. Don't matter, mate. It's okay. It's hard to get these streams like. Oh yeah, we've kicked off now. Yeah, it's hard to get these streams to match anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jorginho in the midfield. I rate him, but
yes, he's definitely a sort of a very good passer of the ball. Jorginho, he's a very underrated player. He's pretty much performed pretty much at any time he's come in. Really, he's Jorginho. He's
well. I've got Forest attacking now, mate, and they've just put one right across the goal, and it was no one was there. It went too deep, so we're back into midfield now. I'll give as much commentary as I can, but also talk to you at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Odegaard's pressing like normal. We've managed to get the ball back, which is good. Looks like they're too long. That's another thing we've done wrong this season. The final balls are either too short or they're too long. Forrest are attacking again.
Is it?
Go ahead, mate. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just one of those things, you know. Obviously, just been misplaced passes and.
Yeah, we've done a lot of that this season, and we're not very good at getting second ball at the moment. Yeah, they're stretching us. They're stretching us already, Max.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good. That was a sneaky little cross. That could have been dangerous.
Des, what I'll do is when the next ball goes out of play, I'm going to pause it and let you catch up, and I'll tell you what time I'm at, and then we'll sync up, and then that way we can both watch it.
I'm at 1:40 now. 1 minute 40. What are you at?
I'm about to hit 2 minutes now.
So so you're about 20. You're about 20 seconds ahead of me. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm hitting 2 minutes now, mate.
Yeah. I'm at 2 minutes and 20 seconds
Yeah,
now.
so you're about 20 seconds ahead. That's all right.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Forest are starting strong. Oh, that's a free kick. Calafiori.
Oh, Calafiori, that was so unnecessary. That was so unnecessary to get that yellow card.
20 seconds. You didn't need to do that. He got Hudson-Odoi stripped him. Oh,
Yeah.
Calafiori, man, what are you doing? You got to be careful the rest of the game now. That's it, Gabriel. You tell him.
Yeah.
Gabriel's having a word with him.
I love that from Gabriel, man. Gabriel, man. He's probably one of my favorite players at Arsenal. He's just like his mentality won't let you drop. Like he's physically just. I think it's fair to say I think he's probably been better than Saliba this season.
Yeah.
And pretty much like more or less, right? I think like I know this might really like piss people off, but I think like for the last 2 seasons, I think he's been better than Saliba.
Oh, referee, 2 yellow cards in the first 4 minutes. He has, mate.
And yeah, he's really like he's probably, and he's been up, like I've checked it out recently actually, funnily enough, Gabriel, and he's been our most highest scoring centre back with the amount of headers that he wins in the ball, and headers into the box and all that kind of stuff. He's no surprises actually.
Hello, Richard, mate. Thanks for joining us.
All right, mate. Just give me a second to.
Yeah, sort yourself out, Max. You're totally right in what you're saying.
Two yellows. First nice and evens it out.
If Odegaard wasn't I'll be honest with you. If Odegaard wasn't captain, I'd want Gabriel as captain.
No, that's fair enough. Like, and and obviously like.
So.
Can I just say before you carry on, Max, we've got a corner, guys. So hopefully Gabriel's going to thunder it into the net. What were you going to say, Max? Do you want to finish what you were going to say? And then when Richard's ready, I'll get him to
I'll just quickly watch this. Right.
I get the feeling this referee's on a mission today.
Dad, come on. He's on the. Jasmine wants you. I'm on the live stream, Jazz. No, I'm a bit.
But anyway,
let me pause my mic.
But yeah, I was just saying this, right? Yeah, Gabriel, like he's been a high scoring centre back for the last 2 seasons, and that's no surprises. Like he's a quality defender. Jez. Yeah. Like I love the guy so much.
Mourinho's just took one in the mush, I think.
Yeah, so it's a forearm there into the chest. I'm not sure.
Oh, was it the chest? I thought it was in his face. Oh, it's just under his chin. Yeah, he's just done him under his chin. Right, Richard, because you're slightly late, and I know why you're slightly late. That's fine. Do you want to? Have you got your stats ready?
What is that? Go.
No, have you got your stats ready, mate? No, he's not ready yet. Right, we'll carry on.
Can you hear me, guys? I can't hear you.
I can hear you, mate. Yes.
Yes.
Can you hear us now? My mic is working fine. I can see the green line. It's working fine, mate. Nice one by Leo. It's Calafiori. We'll let you have that back heel, I suppose, Odegaard. We're missing Martinelli as well, aren't we, Max? I mean, I know we're missing Saka. We're missing Saka. We could talk about Saka all night, but we're actually missing Martinelli as well, aren't we?
Yeah, because I mean, whatever you think of Martinelli, right? Whatever you think of Martinelli, he runs the channels and he attacks your back line and gives you something to think about, whether he's been on it this season or not.
Yeah. And he is lightning in a bottle as well, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know. Back, okay.
I've just paused my stream at 7:30,
I'm
so
at
I can
7:19, mate.
sync up with you.
7:20. 25. Got 5 seconds. 24, 27. Hit it now, mate.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Nice one. There might be just a second in it now, which is nothing, is it? Are you with us now, Richard?
Yeah,
No.
I'm with you. So
Extreme
you can hear
close up.
me, yeah?
Yeah, can hear you. Extreme
Cool.
close up.
Yeah.
Right, Richard. While there's not much going on at the moment, have you got your stats ready, bro?
We usually do quite good at Forest. I mean, it's a good ground for us, but it's been a while since we played there. So, yeah, I mean, most of ours were when we were in
Well
the
done,
first division.
Timber. Well done.
Max is quite happy about
Magley is a home referee, but it's like a 45% to home teams, 25% to away teams, and the rest is draws.
Fair enough. Ipswich are 1-0 up at Man United, guys. I just thought I'd let you know.
Thanks.
Well, no, it's a goal, isn't it? At least, I suppose.
No, it's a goal. I got one of my mates who's a United fan.
Yeah, you'll be able to wind him up later if it stays like that, mate. But I've got to say,
doesn't have to. The team fucking winds me up.
yeah, fair enough.
Right shot.
Ipswich, though, they don't deserve to be in the bottom three. I don't think. I think they've really tried this season. They're trying to play, so they deserve to be.
I was just, Des, I was just saying the other day that I've been very impressed with well done, Declan Rice. I've been very impressed with Everton this season.
Does well with that.
Yeah, they turned it right round, didn't they, Everton?
I've actually had a look at the new stadium. It's actually really impressive. Like I've been looking at today. It's actually a very impressive stadium.
It's the best stadium in Liverpool. I mean, I've heard they're making Anfield into a sewage work. That's about the best thing they could do with that place.
Richard, you do like talking shite, don't you?
Doesn't mean you're fucking. Arsenal pro, nice run there by Trossard. Just couldn't. Oh, I did break it. Shit.
How to go?
Right.
Oh, just see again, Max. It's that long ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just that.
I think Trossard gets there.
Go on, Max. What are you going to say?
Yeah, I was just going to say it was a nice ball from Timber, but it wasn't quite where it needed to be. It was a nice one by Trossard as well.
Yeah. I mean, we're showing a bit of positivity here, which is good.
Trust me, this was a better 10 minutes than the West Ham game. Let me put it up.
Most definitely, mate. Most definitely.
Yeah, there seems to be a performance.
Oh,
you got beat by West Ham, didn't you? Yeah. It's a performance today. We didn't perform Saturday.
Tim, but that wasn't the best cross, mate.
No.
Unless
if he wants to give us fans a ball to go hungry.
I mean, I could see the idea. The idea was good, but the actual ball was
delivery execution.
The end product was poor.
At least.
Go on. What are you going to say?
Yeah, I mean, he's lucky. You're not his wife being that critical.
I mean,
that's not your best performance.
Let's be honest. If it was rugby, it would have been a conversion, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Was it over the bar then? Can we?
Yeah, high and wide. It was, you'd have had to be like Andre the Giant to get back.
Say to him, I want to know how they feel that Man United's going to do in the Championship next season.
I don't think you'll get relegated, to be honest.
We will.
Sunderland will.
I think the bottom four are the ones that fight out that.
Well, Southampton are definitely going down because they're terrible.
Then it's Leicester, and then it's either Ipswich or Wolves.
No, it could still be. It could
Hey,
still
Des.
be Man United, mate.
Des,
Go ahead.
I think Man United will have
Where's
enough in them.
Ipswich then?
Go on, mate.
Ipswich are in the relegation zone at the moment.
Oh,
But-
they are.
But Wolves are catchable. to them.
Richard.
I don't think Wolves.
Goes to show how fucking shit
Richard.
United are.
Richard.
What's
Richard.
your-
Richard.
Yeah.
Max wants to say something.
What?
I was just going to say it real quick. Yeah, I don't think I'm particularly a fan of the third kit. You know, I think I like the second kit more than the third kit, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
What do
you mean, Max? What do you mean?
Fair enough. I mean, you're not wearing. You wearing it?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm wearing the Sully top from Monsters Inc.
No, I quite like that.
Oh,
No.
the yellow one.
No, our third kit. It's a sort of a bluey purple,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It's tie-dyed.
So it's so you're on 37. Is that 37 points? No.
What are we? 15th, 16th now?
You've got 30 points.
You should be okay. Then.
You
Dude, we've only got how many games is there left in the season?
11 after this one, isn't it?
11. Yes,
We've
11.
got to lose half of them, Nate, and that's it. With
Well, you're 13. You're 13 behind Ipswich, 8 behind. 8 ahead of Wolves, with West Ham below you. So it's not going to be you. It'll be either West Ham, Wolves, or Ipswich.
I'm sorry, but
And I don't think West Ham have anything to worry about, to be honest.
I think the way that we're playing,
Here comes
it's just-
Trossard.
It looks like
What a
yes.
ball. Oh! That was unlucky.
Ooh.
That was unlucky.
Oh.
That was a nice little ball. That floated.
Yeah, it looked like he got
Yeah.
caught.
Stayed in it.
Well won by Declan. Well won by Declan Rice
Yeah,
there, though.
yeah,
Well
yeah.
played.
Odegaard.
Odegaard, I love Odegaard. It's fucking
He
brilliant.
is. He should be on 15 goals this season, though, and he isn't. So that's not so good. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
You got Odegaard.
come on, mate. Oh, good tackle. Was that Gabriel? It was, wasn't it?
Well done, Well done,
Good tackle
Gabriel.
by Gabriel.
Yeah, it was a good
Send him off.
sliding tackle.
That is a defender's tackle, that, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
What's it?
Yeah.
What's it?
Did you see how far? You know, there's Gabriel's
He
deceptively
is,
quick.
For a guy of his
Like
size.
deceptive.
For a guy of his size.
Yeah, he's-
So,
Oh, nice shot. Deflected by corner to Arsenal. Rice had a nice shot there.
Oh, what a shot. Is that a deflection?
Yeah,
yeah.
corner.
He's having a pop at least. Do you know what I mean? He's having a go, you know?
I actually don't prefer that. I prefer him to have a go than not have a go. You know.
Yeah. Look, sometimes we and
Yeah, I mean they're a big team for us. They can defend those crosses into a box. So
I mean
it's a good
sometimes as
idea.
well though we don't take our shots when you can see the gap but they don't seem to see it. Do you know what I mean? And I'm going,
Yeah.
it's like there's your gap, shoot, and they've got to do that one more touch or that one more little pass, and it can be really annoying. We've got a corner. Who's taking it? Odegaard.
Some players went down.
Come on.
what's
Oh,
that?
A little shot by
that was
Jorginho.
what?
Yeah, I mean it's.
Was that Calafiori again?
About 4 minutes.
But Wolf, no, it was Jorginho. Wolves player went down really easy.
It's Forest, mate, but good try. I don't know. You got
Yeah, California and Milenkovic had a little bit of a tussle, but it wasn't.
well. We're
anything.
nearly. I've got to say, we're what, 17 minutes in nearly. It has been end to end, hasn't it?
Yeah. Well, I kind of expected that to happen. To be honest, I kind of expected it to be end to end. Really, like.
I mean, it's the same. It's what we expected. Forest to sit back deep and hit us on the break.
They've got that Awoni on the bench as well. He's a danger man and all, isn't he?
Yeah. Ex-Liverpool player, actually.
That's right.
Awoni.
Yeah, and then where he had a cross, but no one really.
Do you know what? I love it when Odegaard's got the ball at his feet, but I just wish he would shoot more. Ethan puts a good ball across. Yeah. Too long. Leo picks it up.
Yeah, there was no one in the box. I
know. Oh, he's got us a corner. That'll be Declan taking that one then. Don't forget, guys. Sorry, go on.
As I was saying, yeah, I think the problem with Odegaard is he just needs to.
Yeah, we're playing with good tempo, aren't we?
Richard, let Max finish, mate. Go ahead. Problem with Odegaard.
I just think with Odegaard, I just think he needs, as you said, needs to shoot more. But I think he needs to. I just think he needs to be a bit more like positive with his passing, because he passes back a lot, and he needs to be a bit more braver and sort of pass forward a bit more and like.
Go for it. I agree.
Because if you remember, like the start of the season, right? Close to it, you were close to the start of the season, right? There's he was very like positive going forward. Like he was very like he used to always make those line breaking passes, or he used to be very brave. But I think I don't know what's happened to us in the season. I think he seems to be a bit more safer.
I just want to make a point here, guys. Sorry about that. We had Raya there on the halfway line. There was three people back to take care of the ball anyway, so he didn't need to be there. Go on, Trossard. Free kick.
Yeah, nice.
1-0. No, hold on. That's a foul. Send him off.
Yeah.
That's just a shove. He shouldn't. I don't know if it's even worth a yellow card, that one. What do you think?
Nah, it's just a foul. It's a tactical foul.
Take one for the team, innit?
Yeah.
Come on, Declan, put it in there, mate. Put it on someone's nut or right on the end of their toe, and let's volley it. So make a hole. I know there's holes in the net anyway, but a bigger hole.
Do you know? Have you ever noticed every time we have a free kick or a corner, right? Gabriel's always whispering something in the players' ears, like he's pointing at us.
Yeah, he's just probably trying to give him a confidence booster or something. Nice ball.
Unlucky.
Come on, guys. Well done, Saliba. Trossard, nice ball. Oh no, I thought that was going longer than it did.
Yeah, we're quite controlling this game at the moment.
Yeah, we're keeping the ball well. We just need a goal at the end of it, don't we?
Yes. That's the thing with this. Like, we can have the ball as much as you want to do all these passing, but if we have no final end product, it's going to be difficult.
That's it.
I'm not sure how
that was a good ball.
Oh, unlucky Simba.
It stretches the leggings and then they compress and they hurt like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I can't see how he was given that handball for that. He slipped it onto Trossard's arm from a yard away.
Yeah, he couldn't have got his hand out of the way of that.
Yeah.
But it makes it the sort of thing you get.
I didn't go over the shot because I got asked to leave the other day because of my leg. I didn't bat. No, he's right. I was only in there for 2 minutes. He said, "Is that you?" I went, "Yeah, I'm afraid." Oh, he said, "Just you stink."
You know what's interesting, right?
I'm not sure. I think that's going to be to VAR.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you know what's interesting? Yeah, like every time we have a corner or a free kick, right?
VAR, I think category's off there.
Who's playing?
Oh, that's they're calling for a penalty. Sorry, Max, they're calling for a penalty, but the referee said no. Please carry on. Yeah,
I was just saying, every time we have a corner or free kick, is that the first person that comes on my screen is always Nicolas Silva.
Yeah,
It's always shit to him.
Well, maybe he's lucky. Maybe it's not enough there.
there ain't, mate. He's because he's pulled up. You watch Calafiori, he pulls up, mate. There's nothing there. Watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, taps his shoulder, but he pulls up. So there's nothing. The referee's right.
Yeah. I mean, initial look, it looked like he might have give him a little tug here, but
Well, he didn't even grab his shirt, did he? He
Yeah,
just put his
it
hand on
wasn't.
his shoulder.
Yeah.
So
He pretty much just nudged his shoulder and pretty much just clattered him and just like he went down too easily. He was too soft.
50.
Mate, I would have been fuming if
your
I would have been fuming if they
initial
gave
look
that.
when
I would have
it
been
looked like
fuming.
He could have been in trouble.
This is from your coat. Just to wet with it. Whistle. It's Dave.
What's over there?
Oh, never mind it.
Oh, Tottenham losing 1-0.
Oh, post by Calafiori.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
It's all right. You're only with us for the first half, aren't you, Richard?
yeah. Oh, that was so unlucky.
Oh, it was nearly a Calafiori. It was nearly a Calafiori masterpiece, wasn't it?
Oh, mate, Cali. Oh, nice turn by Calafiori though. That was such a nice turn. He sold the defender, whoever that was, and then he just needed to hit it inside the post. Oh, mate. I swear like Calafiori scores bangers, you know. I'm not even
Yeah,
joking. Like
Yeah, it's the only
He
way
hasn't.
you
He
know
hasn't
that
scored.
was
He hasn't scored a basic goal yet, has he?
no.
No.
It's almost been like Granit Xhaka at times, right? He only scores like long bangers and like long range
Yeah.
goals and stuff.
It was the same with El Neni, wasn't it? He only
Yeah.
scored bangers.
Yeah. Speaking of El Neni, he when we were over in Dubai, he was over there just hanging out, just chilling.
Yeah,
El Neni?
he was over there when the team were over there. He went and saw him, didn't he?
Yeah.
The tents.
I'm trying. I don't know. I couldn't find him.
Oh dear! Nicely done. Oh my God! Come on, Raya, straighten
there
Raya.
was
It
an
bobbled anyway, so it bobbled anyway. So
Was it a bobbler? It was a
I must
bobbler.
admit, we are the masters of playing out from the back.
Yeah, we're master something sometimes.
So, Man United, they're good at playing out the back. They're through.
Right, I don't mean to be rude to your mate, Richard, but I don't give a toss about Man United.
Ooh.
Don't fight your words, son.
Mate, it's an Arsenal watch-along, you know what I mean?
Oh, I do.
We're doing a Man United hate along.
It's all right. It's all right now because I think you're one each. Yeah, you are.
Hey! That has to be an Ipswich own goal.
I'm not sure.
Probably. I don't know where that's gone.
Don't worry about it, mate. Sorry, it's cool. Them some big.
We're letting them come at us. We're letting them come at us, Max, aren't we? Quite a lot.
Yeah.
Are we trying to catch them on the break? Do you think, or counter?
I think we're basically trying to force them into making a mistake and then basically try and punish that. Looks like that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
He's just given the Forest a free kick. Saliba's touched tight to Woods and he goes down.
This referee likes
Sorry,
this referee likes blowing his whistle, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be one of those stop-start referees. I can just tell.
Yeah. He don't mind flashing the cards either, by the looks of it. I mean, he gave 2 in the first 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So, Max, whenever we do a watch-along, mate, if you are available, just do what you did. Just jump on, yeah? You're welcome anytime, bro.
Yeah, no problems.
Yeah. Nice to meet you, mate.
Didn't you-
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
You didn't meet him on Sunday, did you? Because you weren't on the big Sunday show. Yeah?
No, it was Sunday was busy for me in the end.
That's fair enough, mate. Life's life, innit, at the end of the day. 'Cause
Yeah, it definitely
starting
is.
from next week, I'm trying out wheelchair rugby on a Tuesday night.
wheelchair rugby. That'd
I'll
be
let you know how it'll
interesting.
go on, mate.
Why not?
I think it's the kind of game, Richard, though, that could suit me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it'd be cool. I used to play at under 18 level.
Uh-huh.
That's really
Mind you, I was an annoying little
Well,
bastard.
Hey, what do you mean you was? You still
Come
are.
on. Yeah, but
They had
I ain't got a hooker to be mounted to.
See, they're coming at us again, aren't they? They're playing some nice one-touch stuff. Hudson and Doyle.
Yeah, very good.
a couple of years ago.
They get forward really well, but
What's is it Chris Woods that's a Nottingham Forest striker?
yeah, it's Chris Woods. Yeah.
It's very good.
He's having a
He's having the season of his life, Chris Woods.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to throw something out here, mate. Guys, Kieran Tierney, would he be better against Hudson Odoi than Calafiori? Because he seems to be able to twist Calafiori. Would he do the same to Tierney, do you think?
He might, but
It's hard-
I mean,
it's hard to say.
Tierney's the best option off the bench, isn't he?
Go on, Max. What were you going to say?
I was just going to say. I think it's hard to say without, obviously
Seeing
it's
him
hard
on
to
the
say
pitch,
without.
seeing him on the pitch, yeah?
Yeah,
I just feel Hudson's worked out Calafiori when he runs at him. That's all. That's all I'm thinking.
yeah.
Just the ball runs away from Calafiori.
Screen. DM screen. DM screen. Where's your?
Or up there on the.
Oh,
shelf.
got it. Yeah, got it.
If it's not in the bag, it's in the on the shelf.
Well, nearly half an hour in. We're not far off half an hour. It's been.
Yeah, I mean, we've probably had better chances.
I would
but,
say we've probably had the most possession, really. To be honest with you, I'll just check.
yeah, we've dominated, but
It's no good. It's no
Yeah,
good having
look.
a lot of the possession if we don't do anything with it. To be honest, it's like
So Man City are beating Tottenham 1-0, by the way.
Oh,
Oh, it's 2-1 to Man U now. Shut him up, Richard. Put him in a couple, will you?
shit. Where is it?
in the black bag.
That bag.
the thing with Man United, yeah, it's just that obviously Amorim came in more or less around about the same time Arteta did when he first took over the job, right? And he's probably going to finish around about 8th, more or less, the first same thing that Arteta did, more or less, if he gets his shit together.
Yeah.
Yeah, so whether the players can get their shit together.
Well, guys, we've had 63% of the possession.
What? Not a new inside of a bag.
They've only had 37. So it's like what you say, though, Max. It's all right having all the possession. You need something at the end of it, don't you?
Exactly. What did they say? What did they say? Possession's 2/3 of the game.
Yeah, 2/3 of the law or something. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, with all the books. No, kiss it. No, kiss it. Sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, the takeaway is that we
Well done, Timber.
but Calafiori's done well to still be on the pitch at this stage.
Timber's having a good game tonight, isn't he?
Yeah, he's been really impressive.
Yeah.
But that's just him, isn't it? With Timber, he's plays at full throttle pretty much, and my word, like we've made he's come back from an injury, like from a long-term injury, and he's played like he's not been injured at all, really.
Yeah, exactly, and he's got good cover as well now because Benny Blanco can come on now, can't he? So them two in that right back position, we've got it covered, really, haven't we? Do you think?
Yeah, I would just. I know this might sound really like controversial, yeah, but I would like to see proper rotation in that position, just so like Timber's not playing so many games and like.
Yeah, well, it's just because White's not fit at the moment, or he's not match fit.
Yeah, you can probably only get about 20 minutes out of Ben White at the moment, if I'm being honest with you. But
Yeah.
it'll be. It's what I mean is maybe not so much for this season, but for next season. That regarding hopefully no injuries, the right back two are solid, aren't they? They're a bit like, do you know what they are to me? Benny Blanco and Timber, if I'm honest with you. Yeah, I'll throw this one at you. That right back is almost as good as having Saliba and Gabriel in the middle. That right back position, having them two players, either of them playing is as good as having, Gabriel and Saliba in the middle.
Yeah,
For
no,
me,
definitely.
That's just for me,
No, definitely. They definitely is. I think they're about as good as each other. To be honest with you, it's like they're round about the same level, more or less. I'm just going to be curious to see how Ben White gets back from obviously.
What a pass. Sorry, Max.
Yeah, it was a great pass by Odegaard. It'd be interesting to see how Ben White comes back from his long-term injury and what kind of player he's in, what kind of form he's in. Because injuries can obviously can affect you, and obviously, you obviously seen with Gabriel Jesus before he went injured, how much obviously how bad the injury is, and all that kind of stuff. So it should be interesting.
I'm hoping it's like Timber. You wouldn't even know that he was injured. Do you know what I mean? That would be the best case scenario.
Free kick.
Yeah, same with Saka as well. To be fair, as well.
Yeah, exactly. That's a fair comment, mate.
Who told you to put it over there?
Yeah, that should have been a yellow to us.
Oh, that's a yellow card. That's a yellow card. Is that Chris Wood? No, it's not. It's Anderson. I thought it was Wood.
I mean, the only disappointing thing is we haven't had a shot on target.
Yeah, that would be disappointing.
I think the reason why we didn't get a yellow card, I think it's purely down to intent. I think he was trying to win the ball. I think that's what the referees had in his mind. I think he was down in his mind. It looked like he was trying to win the ball, and then he's not really it's more clattered into him, and he thinks it's a foul. But that's just my personal opinion.
Hey, Brian, how you doing?
Oi, what's up, guys?
Good.
How you going, Brian?
You're only with us for a little while, yeah?
3 in the morning over there?
Huh? Say again?
Max, why aren't you asleep? Isn't it 3 in the morning down there?
No, it's
7. It's actually 7 o'clock actually, but around about 7.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Are you only with us for a little while, Brian, yeah?
Yeah, I gotta go get the bubs.
That's all right. No, but you're here, and that's good. You know everybody, don't you? You know Richard, you know Max, yeah? You know everybody.
Yeah, I'm not sure how. Yeah, I'm not sure how we Forest get a free kick there because the ball wasn't in play when he blew his whistle.
Yeah, gone out, hasn't it?
Oh, Richard, Brian's got a nice background. It looks like he's in front of the Washington building somewhere in New York somewhere.
Do you know what I'm expecting him to say?
Yeah, that's it.
Do you know what I'm expecting him to say? I'm Brian Kroenke, and I'm just about to do the news. Yeah, he looks like he's going to say something about Trump.
I'm the undercover Cronky.
All like Josh and
Brian, you know that's going to stick forever now. You know that, don't you?
You know what? I've been called far worse things in my life.
Exactly, bro. And you know it's all done in jest anyway, don't you? So it's cool. It's cool.
Good, strong challenge here from
I hope you and your family are good, Brian. Are you good, yeah?
Yeah, we're doing good. We're
cool.
Yeah, we're actually going to be out of town the end of next week and then all next week. So it'll be we're going to be on a cruise, so I'm going to have to figure out how to watch the game then. But
where are you going for your cruise, mate?
So actually, my oldest son, he's getting married next week,
right.
And so so we're doing the civil ceremony on shore, and then it's basically going to be like a extended reception. And so we're going out of Galveston, and we're going to go to a couple places in Mexico, just
brilliant. Have a great time. How old's your oldest son, Brian?
24.
Shut up! You don't look old enough, mate.
I mean, my mom did have to sign my permission slip.
You must exfoliate every day, do you?
I try, man. I try. But no, you get close enough, you see the gray.
Yeah, you always see the gray, mate. You can always see the gray.
Right. That's actually interesting that you said you have an older son, yeah, because you look like you're only in your mid-20s.
You do,
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that. In April, I will be 44.
There you go. Well, I'm 53 this year, and I know what you're all thinking. God, he doesn't look it.
Something like that.
See, I knew. I just knew.
I mean, you don't. You don't. Not trying to blow smoke up your ass or anything like that.
Oh no, mate, you're only as old as you mind. That's it.
Oh,
I'll give up, mate. Get up off the floor. Oh, here we go. Oh, the referees do love giving Arsenal. He's only getting a talking to. That's all right. I thought he was going to flip a card out then.
What time are y'all seeing on the clock right now?
I'm at 37, back 25, about 37, 25 around there.
Yeah, I think I'm about.
All right,
the same.
I've just about hit 37:30 now, and
You're the same. I'll hit it about now, Max.
Okay.
You paused it for me, didn't you? Because
Yeah.
you've got common sense, which is brilliant.
I didn't even think about pausing it.
Well, what you on, Brian?
it's doing the countdown. Hang on.
Yeah. No, I get it.
All right, now I'm at 38:02.
We're still we're probably about 10 seconds
Yeah,
behind you.
deflection off a
10
good
seconds
right
behind
shot.
you, Brian.
Easy
Okay.
right.
All right, yeah. So I saw that deflection. So I think
Yeah.
we're about even now.
Oh,
Oof.
Hudson Odoi just bundled Trossard over.
I must admit, Ray's hands are pretty damn safe, aren't they?
Yes, and he's good. He's good for the He's because of his height, because he's really good for the long balls into the box. He can just swallow it.
Guys, a question about Leandro. Do you see him going in the summer? Because I don't think he's enjoyed his season at Arsenal this season. What do you think?
I haven't heard about him complaining.
We're extending his contract. There are talks ongoing at the
Okay,
moment,
Brian, what were you going to say?
and they have been positive from what I've
Well, fair enough.
I've
Brian, what
seen.
were you going to say, mate? Sorry.
I haven't really heard about him complaining or anything like that.
Well, when I said he doesn't look happy, I meant, sorry, Brian, but let me elaborate a little bit.
Oh, no, you're good.
I meant he doesn't look happy on the pitch.
I don't know. I think that could be just frustration with not having as many goal involvements as he's had over the past season and a half, whatever it's been.
Because
I don't want him to go. I know that
no,
much.
I don't want him. I don't want him to go. I think he's the best finisher in the club, to be honest with you. What's your thought on it, Max?
For me, I'm not too particularly fast if he goes. If it's because I want to give Martinelli, I think, another crack at the whip in terms of trying to bring someone in to go and challenge him, because I think Martinelli was, for all his faults, right? I think he's young, and I think he has room to improve. I think Tross is more or less at his capacity, if I'm being honest. And I know that might sound really harsh, but I just think I need something a little bit more different on the left side. And I think if Trossard does go, I don't mind if he stays, but I think if he does go, I think we need something a little bit different, to be honest.
Trossard is versatile too. He can play anywhere across the front. I wouldn't necessarily call him a super sub or anything like that, but if you bring him on in the 55th, 60th minute, something like that, and you need a spark, yeah, he can get it for you.
Oh,
But Brian, with all due respect, isn't that what we've brought Jesus in for?
Murillo.
I thought we brought
from
Jesus in
Nwaneri.
to be our starting number 9.
Oh, Ethan, man. Too tight an angle. You're not going to get it in there, mate. You should have tapped it across. Sorry, I'm sounding a bit critical towards Ethan there. He should have knocked that across.
Yep.
He should have shifted it onto his other foot and try and have a shot from his other foot. To be honest, he could have had
and
slide across the goal.
Yeah, maybe so.
I don't know. It looked like, at least from the angle we had, looked like the defender was shutting him down pretty well.
Why are we so? Here's another question for you guys. I'm moving on from the Trossard thing because I think we've covered it. We all want him to stay, but the only reason I asked was because to me he doesn't look like he's happy. Why are we so slow at getting? Why are we so slow to get into the box?
because we haven't got a natural striker with that instinct. Havertz is the most natural.
Is that it? Is it? Is that the only reason, do you think?
I think we're also I've seen that we're very like slow on the transition. We saw that in the West Ham game. Like we'd always like seem to want to take a touch and look around, and then but like the second we take a touch and look around, like we're pretty much like the team gets back into shape. So
I mean, pre-show, me and Mark were talking before you joined us, Max. I think we'd already spoke about this point, but pre-show, me and Mark were saying, where's the next goal coming from? Where do you start with you, Brian? Where do you guys see the next goal coming from?
I mean, hopefully right the second Trossard. I don't know. I don't know. Like, you know, I think the Merino experiment has not necessarily failed, but like I don't know if it's going to work out. I don't know if it's going to work out. You know, if the next goal is going to come from someplace we don't expect, I almost expect it to come from a set piece.
Right. Okay, Max, your thoughts on that?
yeah, more or less the same thing. Set pieces probably.
What about you, Richard?
What?
Where's the next goal coming from?
Well, it's got to be from either Trossard, Nwaneri, Odegaard, or Merino, or Royce.
Okay, mate. Well,
I think because we're quite a big unit at the back, coming from corners, it might be a bit difficult.
Well, we've broken that. We've broken that thought process of defenses win you leagues. Well, we're proving that no, they don't. Even though I rate our defense, don't get me wrong, I'm not. But there's a saying in this country that defenses win you leagues, and we've proved this season. Well, as far as I'm concerned, we've proved this season it's not going to happen. So,
well, I think defenses do win your leagues. It's just that it's banked on having a good attacking lineup as well.
Yeah, and let's be honest, we've got more holes. We've got more holes.
Sorry about that, guys.
We've got more holes than the Swiss cheese, haven't we, at the moment?
That's putting it politely.
How easy these Forest players going down? My God.
We need to come up with some more ideas. We seem to be running out of them at the moment.
See, it's gone quiet again this half. I mean, we're nearly at half time, guys. It's gone quiet.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really much been as big going on. It's just basically like a game of almost missed chances, really.
hitting hopes, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, Calafiore put that off the post a while back, but I think that was pretty much like the only chance that we've had.
Yeah.
But that's the only one I can remember right now.
Maybe it'll be sitting there in a minute.
I'm going to go and have a look at the possession again for a second, guys.
Hey, so Brian, is your missus an Arsenal fan too? Is she?
It's about 60%. I think.
She is through me. Like before we met, she did not know anything about football. Like she's still. I'm not going to say she doesn't, but she really doesn't pay that much attention to it. Like she mainly stays out of the way when I'm jumping and screaming around the living room.
My missus is the same, mate. Hasn't got an inch. Well, my missus couldn't care less about football. No, not a joke.
That's half time.
No, we'll go up to there's a place a couple towns over that we'll go to, which is actually an Arsenal bar, but. But the dumbest thing, and I don't know how this occurred, but only in America, it is also a Tottenham bar.
How?
I don't know.
We'll have to touch on that in a minute. So halftime, guys. Sorry, the commentary's been a bit slow, but I've had a lot of talking with these guys, and also there hasn't really been that much happening. The highlight for us for the half was the Calafiore attempt, and I don't think Nottingham Forest have really done that much either, to be honest.
No, but they have had one shot on target where we haven't had a shot on target, which is probably we've had all
How
shots,
can we not have a shot on target when Calafiore hits the post?
post doesn't count as a shot on
He
target.
hits the post. If you hit the post, it's
How
not
can
on
it's
target.
part of the goal? It's got to be. Oh God! Don't get me started.
it's a
I'm
way-
going to rage in a minute. Don't get me started.
It's the way they do it. It has to. The goalkeeper. If a goalkeeper had saved
That's
it
like
onto the
saying
post,
it taps the goalkeeper's hands, right? But he doesn't save it.
Numbers don't lie, but stats do.
yeah.
Go on then. Right,
It is a weird one, but
Richard,
that's the
because
way
you're going in a minute,
it's-
right? Give us your thoughts on the first half, please.
Well, it's better than Saturday. I would like to have tested the keeper, but other than that, I can't be unhappy with the performance so far, apart from not having
Right, okay.
scored.
Brian, go for it.
Yeah, just kind of echoing that, seeing, especially the first 20 minutes, we were moving the ball well. Forest was defending really well as they do on Yeah, I'm happy with it. Not as happy as I could be, but I'm definitely not, yelling at the TV or anything.
Max, give us your thoughts, mate.
Yeah, no, I pretty much echo what everyone else is saying, and yeah, I just feel like we need. I think in the second half we just need to up the tempo a little bit and be a bit more positive, a bit more like aggressive with going forward. And I just think we need to just up it by 20% or so, and we might get a goal or two, because we just seem very, very passive and pretty much comfortable with allowing basically Nottingham Forest to stay in their shape, and I think once in their shape, we're just like trying to figure out what to do. And I think we, as Richard quite rightly said, we seem to be running out of ideas, because apart from the Calafiori shot hitting the post, I think we've been good. I'm pretty pleased with the way that we've performed, considering barring the West Ham game the first half as well. So it's a nice change, but I just think we need to up it by 20%.
And the Scottish Brazilian has joined us. Go on, mate. What's your thoughts on the second half, mate? First half, sorry, second half.
First half, I think that I'm going to do Daniel here. That referee is having a fucking shocker, bro. He counted two players. He counted two players within the first 3 minutes. Chris Woods has showed so much physicality onto a few of the Arsenal players, and there's nothing given. Merino has been getting kicked about the park, and then when the Arsenal players are even showing half as much as that back onto the Forest players, the referee's blowing for a whistle and giving them free kicks. I don't want to complain too much, but just watch him for the second half. I do think he's having a wee bit of a nightmare. Possession-wise, Arsenal were really good, but minimised Forest to 0, which is good. I expected a lot more from Forest. Chris Woods has been quiet apart from his physicality. Morgan Gibbs White's only had one opportunity, and Calafiori had that was brilliant movement and by him, and a great shot that I thought was in. I thought it was going in off the post, but unfortunately came back to the goalkeeper. But we just need, you know what, it's highlighting what we're missing, and that is a goal scorer.
Totally.
It's everything else.
We're missing Saka and Havertz, aren't we? I mean, we haven't got any. We're relying on our two, on the rest of the squad without our main goal threats.
True.
And I'll also say
And that
like for the
hurts.
ref, yeah.
But I'll leave you
Go
alone.
ahead,
Nice to meet you all. Right.
No, go ahead.
Brian, you have to wait for a gap, mate. Go for it.
Right? Like I will say, the ref gave out a yellow card for delaying a restart. So kudos to him for that. Like,
Yeah, I give him a positive for that. Brian, that's the first time I've seen that since like the opening weeks of the season.
Since Declan Rice got sent off, mate.
Yeah, it seemed that was a new rule that came in and quickly went back out again until tonight. So
Right, guys, I'm going to give you, before I tell you my bit, I will say that now I'll talk about the match, the half first, right? Calafiori, I'm a little bit worried when he's defending because Hudson-Odoi seems to be able to actually get round him. Good attempt on goal. We've played some nice ball. We just got no end product, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating. But that's all I'll say about the first half. But I'll give you some stats, okay? So Arsenal have had 7 shots, none on target, 65% possession, 287 passes, 90% pass accuracy, 8 fouls, 1 yellow card, 1 offside, and 4 corners. Now, 4 corners, we usually would have scored 1 by now when we were banging them in the net. Forest stats: 2 shots on goal, 1 on target, 35% possession, 163 passes, 79% pass accuracy, 5 fouls, 1 yellow card, no red cards, no offsides, and no corners. So for me, we're outplaying them. We've just got nothing at the end of it. What do you, Mark? What do you think? We'll start with you, Guy. Go on.
Yeah, that's what I tried to say when he came on. It's like I don't see anything at all from them. Going forward, it just seems like we've got their number. And do you know what? And I need to give flowers to Gabriel. That one-on-one weakness.
What a tackle, mate! What a tackle!
Absolutely superb. Absolutely superb. Saliba got outrun again, as I say, but we'll save that another topic for another day. But yeah, the Gabriel's has been outstanding. But do you know what? We're just missing that goal scorer. Everything else is there. But see, the one thing I did notice, I think we've been doing ballet lessons or something. We're doing a lot of pirouettes, and we're able to tap the ball beautifully. But see, once that's finished with, there's not much else happening in front of goal. There's nothing else happening in front of goal. It's like the whole team are doing these pirouettes, protecting the ball and then putting it forward. Declan Rice, I think, is having a wee bit of shock in first half as well, by the way. I don't know if you guys agree with that.
I thought, personally for me, I thought Declan Rice was fine. I think he didn't do anything too badly. He didn't do anything too good. I think he just was kept it neutral and level. I think personally, I think he done some good stuff, and he's hasn't really done anything particularly wrong that I could see that I could point out. It's just been average, I guess. Just nothing good, nothing bad. Just keep the ball moving and all that kind of stuff, and doing what he needs to do. But I guess, Mark, I said this to Des during the game, right? I think Gabriel's probably been our best centre back for the last 2 seasons. This season and last season in particular, over Saliba, and everybody loves Saliba, and everyone wants to give him credit. And that's the funny thing, is just I think he's been our best defender and most high scoring centre back in certain parts of the season. So
Max, I agree 100% with that. You actually, Gabriel, you wouldn't know this because you've only recently come on the podcast, but Gabriel's actually my favourite Arsenal player. I love him. I absolutely love him, and he's not fashionable, and that's why Saliba gets all the praise and the headlines, etc. Within the fan base, but Gabriel doesn't. But Gabriel for me is solid, absolutely.
You've got a little shrine. Got a little Gabriel shrine in your house, haven't you, Mark? Anyway, we have to talk to one of the relatives of the owners, Brian Kroenke Jr. What do you think about what Max and Mark are saying, mate?
Yeah, I think Declan Rice was fine. I think Declan Rice was fine. I would be interested to know, because our main replacement center back is Kivior right now. I would be interested to know whether Kivior has better games when he's playing next to Saliba or when he's playing next to Gabriel.
Better when he's playing next to Gabriel, in my opinion.
But I would think so too. I think he is more naturally a left-sided center back, whereas Gabriel can play both sides. Saliba normally on right, Gabriel normally on the left. But yeah, I would kind of agree with that. Gabriel, his stats, he's been scoring goals kind of for fun. As coming off the corners and everything like that.
Sorry, go on, Brian. Sorry, I'm clearing my throat. Sorry, mate.
But going back to a little bit to what we saw in the first half, why are we trying to play the ball on the ground into the box? Merino is 6'2". He's not super tall, but he's not short by any stretch of the imagination. And I would wager that he's a little bit more athletic than Forest's center backs.
Well, I'm going to answer that one for you, Brian, right? Every ball we've put every high ball we've put in has gone too long. That's why we're keeping it on the ground, because every ball it's either gone too long or it's gone over the bar. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's the answer to your question, but I think Max wants to say something. So go ahead, Max.
I was just going to say, I think also partly because we miss Saka on that other side, because Saka, when he does his cross, it's more of a whip pass, whereas Declan Rice is more of a over the top sort of long, sort of like overhead, like back post. Whereas with Saka on the other side, on the side that he does crosses from, I think he can get more of a curved whip pass, so it's more of a dangerous element.
Max, it's faster as well. His passes in are faster.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a shame we don't have a left back sitting on the bench that can whip in crosses off the left side.
We have. It's called Tierney.
Oh, wait.
It's called Tierney.
Do you know what? Yeah, do you know what we're actually needing, and we're desperate for? Someone that can strike a ball from 25 yards out and score a goal. See, if you want to beat a low block like the Forest are currently doing, that's what you do. See, if you've got someone, they would have to come out to press that, to stop that from happening. So can they do that? The way space in behind, and then your wingers, everything moves. And we miss it.
You get them, plus you get the left side on the overlap, and you can move your left winger right into the box.
Exactly. I just, we're so desperate for that. And the only person that, sorry for any feedback everyone's getting, that's not for me.
It's
but,
not for me either.
Do you hear it?
I don't know where it's come from.
No. Yeah, I forgot my train of thought here. The only person that we do have that could actually take a shot from outside the box is Thomas Partey. He's sitting on the bench right now.
Yeah, that's true. Right, before we go on, guys, I've got a couple of comments. One doesn't matter, but I've got a comment from Melvin, and he says, "How are you doing, Arsenal fans? Arsenal are playing well today." Well, thanks for joining us, Melvin. It's much appreciated. This match, guys, it's on TNT2. So if you're having trouble finding it, that's where it is. Right. So, how do you see the second half? What do we need to do in the second half, guys? Do we need to make some subs, or do we keep going the way we're going and just hit and hope? Or go on, Max. I'll let you go first. Go on, mate.
I think we'll pop. I think for me, I want to see another 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes or so, and then try and bring Tierney on and try and put something different on. And I think, and it's hard to say because we don't really have much to bring on, to be honest with the others. It's more like Tierney and that's it, really. So.
No. Do you know what? That's actually a point, Max, and it's probably a good point as well. We don't have much to bring on, but we could actually bring on Ben White and Tierney.
Hold on a minute. No. Stop the show a second. Me and Brian hold on. How does Max get the credit when me and Brian have already said this Tierney? Right. No, I get it. Now, crack on. You talk amongst yourselves. It's all right.
No, Ben White coming on for the overlap on the right hand side. I'm sure that we could possibly get 30 minutes out of him tonight, and that would maybe help out on the right hand side. Now, I'm not taking anything away from Timber. I'm sorry, Brian. I'm going to jump off so you can come through again. But not taking anything away from Timber. But if you have a look when Odegaard's at his best, it's when he's got Ben White and Saka. So at least if you bring one of them back, you've got 2/3 of the puzzle there. So I don't know if something could happen there. But no, Brian, I came on. Des, you get no credit. You're the host. I came on and Brian was hitting the Tierney comment, and I actually agree. But I don't know if I'll do it. That's
we cannot agree on stuff.
Yeah, that's not meant to happen. That's not meant to happen between you two.
No, I'm butting them up for the weekend, mate. Right. I'm butting them up for the KSE chat.
They're coming back on the pitch, guys. They're coming back on the pitch. So apparently it's 2-2 between Ipswich and Man U as well now. 2-2.
Is that all right?
But yeah.
I've just seen the goal. It's a good goal. It's
Brian,
a good goal.
how much longer are you on? Oh, he's brought Tierney on. We were right, Brian. No. We were right.
No, I'm in a commercial right now.
Brian, we must be psychic.
Man, I'm gonna have to go get my Tierney kit. I'm
You
just
know
sitting here
why
with
though? Because
you know
you know why though? Because Calafiori got the yellow card really early. That's why
Yeah.
he's done that.
I mean, I'm surprised he didn't do something dumb and bring on Zinchenko.
I mean, I don't know if. Do you know what? Mark was on about taking Timber off and putting Ben White on. I don't know if I 100% agree with that because Timber has been playing really well tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I would bring Ben White on. Like, if you wanted to bring him on, I'd bring him on in the 60th minute just to freshen up.
Max, what do you think? What are you thinking?
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. And like with the thing with Zinchenko, yeah, is that he's a very like Marmite sort of player. You either like him or you don't like him, right? And I think Zinchenko, whatever you might think of him, he always has an attacking threat on him. That's always been the thing that with Zinchenko, right? And he can also invert. So if you have to play like Timber that can invert, and you have a play like Zinchenko that can invert, right? I think Calafiori for me, right, is more like a similar player to Ben White, where he can overlap, right, and he can invert, right, and all that kind of stuff. And I think Marlo Skelly, right, he does a bit of both worlds, where he can overlap and he can invert. So yeah, it's just like he's that kind of player. So I wouldn't be too against it if like Ben White ends up coming on and having 30 minutes or so. I wouldn't be too mad at it. And I wouldn't be too mad if he ends up taking Trossard off and moving Tierney further up the pitch and having Zinchenko as another player to bring on potentially.
Well, that's just made me think of.
He's always got that one defensive error in him. He's always going to do one stupid thing.
Zinchenko.
Yeah. It seems to go underneath his foot occasionally, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or he just loses the guy he's supposed to be marking.
But let's be fair to Zinchenko for a second, guys. Right? Why have we not played him in midfield more?
I mean, who's he going to push out though?
Well, Jorginho.
Is he as good a passer as Jorginho? I don't know.
Yeah, I think he is.
I don't like Jorginho has that the je ne sais quoi, if you will. Like he just has the mindset. Like he knows how to play. He can see the play develop. Like
he's very good at reading the game, Brian.
Exactly.
Jorginho. He's exactly. and I think the position that Jorginho plays, he plays more defensively, Jorginho, and he allows the players ahead of him to basically play and dictate the game, where he just sits in front of the back four and basically reads the game and all that kind of stuff. I don't think Zinchenko, for all his faults, I don't think he's like that kind of player. I think he's more of a technically gifted player, where he basically moves into space and creates the extra man. And I think that's why he plays at left back, to basically have an extra man in midfield, to allow the players to go and dictate the game and pass a bit more aggressively and press more aggressively.
Well, how about this, guys? How about, right, just you take Jorginho off, right? I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, I'm happy with Jorginho on the pitch. This is just a suggestion more than anything, right? You take Jorginho off, you put Declan Rice in the middle. So you put Zinchenko on the left and Odegaard.
Zinchenko is left.
Huh?
So you take Jorginho off because Jorginho's the 6 right now.
Yeah.
So you pull Rice back to the 6. You put Zinchenko as the left 8.
Yeah. Why would you put Zinchenko as the left 8, mate?
I mean, I guess you could. I don't see why.
No, because predominantly Odegaard likes to be on the right. Yeah. So that is your choice, isn't it? You put Declan in the middle because then he's a DM as well.
No.
Yeah. And then you have Zinchenko on the left.
Yeah, because if I recall correctly, when he's playing for Ukraine, he plays more of a central midfield role. I don't think he's a 10 for Ukraine. I think
he plays as an 8, but I've seen him play left back for Ukraine as well. But he moves into that position.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, maybe that's not the worst idea in the world.
It's only an option. Sorry, we've got a corner, everybody. I am sorry. We're too busy Too busy talking. It's been covered by Forest. My commentary tonight has been dire. I really apologise, but I've got the lads on and we've been talking, so I apologise for that. But we've had another corner and it's gone to waste again. This set piece FC has totally gone out the window now. It's another corner to Arsenal.
Yeah,
it's just an option.
I just think there's a thing with the set pieces this game. I think because obviously they have three centre backs, it's hard to go and get a ball in, right? And we don't really have a we're not, with all due respect to Merino, I don't think we have a player like Havertz that can be a bully and have. We miss Saka's like whip passes, as I was saying before. With all due respect, so
Havertz is the tallest dude on the team anyway. I think he's like 6'5". Like he's a big dude.
And he's strong, and he can make a nuisance of himself.
He's good at holding the ball up. He's good at holding the ball up as well.
I really.
Can I just do a time check with you, Max? I'm on 50 minutes and 15 seconds.
Yeah, I'm about a second behind.
Yeah,
you're all right with that, yeah?
I'm at 50:33, but I got to bounce off here in a second anyway.
I know you have, mate, but it's been an absolute pleasure having you on here, mate. And you know you're welcome here anytime, don't you?
Yeah, dude. I love coming on here. I'll tell Josh and Stan to give us.
Please do. Yeah, put your foot down, will you? Put your foot down. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let them know what's up.
Brian,
before you, I was going to say, Brian, before you go, Brian, before you go, right? One of the things that made me laugh, right, is that you said you're going on a cruise, right? And the first thing you say was, I'm going to make sure that I find a room to watch the Arsenal game in.
Priority. Mourinho just had a good attempt there. It was a good header. Just the keeper was in the way.
Oh, and real quick before I bounce, like about that Tottenham Arsenal bar.
I forgot about that. Yeah, crack on.
I have no idea how they did it. Like I love the place. Actually, Arlington Gooners. That's like our home place.
Yeah.
But yeah. Somehow it's a Tottenham bar too, and there hasn't been any gang wars or anything like that yet. There's still time.
I was going to say it's not streets of New York, is it?
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
But like,
Brian, with the bar, right? Is the are Tottenham using it because they can't get anywhere else? Are they hiring Arsenal venues now because they can't get anywhere else?
I don't know. Like honestly, as long as we've been going there, it's been an Arsenal and a Tottenham bar. Like we definitely outnumber.
The guy who owns it, is he from North London, Brian?
No, it's like an Irish pub.
Oh, okay, right, okay.
Like they Annie.
She likes being on the streams, Brian. She likes being on the
All right, guys, I gotta bounce. I'll talk to you all later on.
Take care, mate. Speak to you soon. Take it easy. Bye. Goodbye. All right, Brian's a good lad, Max. He's a good lad.
Yes.
He's very pro Cronkies. Very pro Cronkies, but we're getting to him a bit, I think.
It's just sorry, Des. It's just like it's not much has been happening really, to be honest.
You know what? I can't really give much commentary because, as you say, nothing. I mean, look at that ball as an example.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah. It was a good ball, don't get me wrong, but it's just like there was no one on the end of it, really.
Yeah. So Ethan's going to have a go at a corner now. We've got a corner. Ethan's going to have a go. Everybody's coming up. Do you know what I think? You was on about Gabriel being the better defender. I'll give you another reason why I think Gabriel is actually the better defender. Don't get me wrong. Saliba is silky. Don't get me wrong. Right?
Oh, yeah. Don't get me wrong. Yeah.
He does. Oh, no. Odegaard's taking it now. And he does the job that he's meant to do. But Gabriel's a better communicator.
Yeah, I think Gabriel sort of knits the defense together. I think he's more of a like sort of I hate to say it, more of a captain, and he leads by example at the back. And I think he's more of a like you go here, we'll do this, we'll do that sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
And I think with like when the chips are down and players are like down on themselves, I think he's that sort of player that can like pick you up and say, keep going, mate. Like.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're talking a lot of sense, mate. Did you tell me the other day, or did I ask you? How long have you been an Arsenal fan?
Yeah,
You might
since you asked me that. Yeah, I've been an
Ah.
Arsenal fan since 2001.
That was it. Sorry, I forgot, mate. I forgot.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. So 20 odd years. So you're established.
Yes. Yeah, established. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just when I was on mute, right? I was just saying to my partner, she's also in the room, right? She's watching the Man City. She's gonna watch the Man City game, obviously. That's yes. Yeah, she's kind of watching the game with me, and she's kind of like basically been saying the same stuff that we have. Oh,
that's a good attempt. That was Tierney. I'm sure it was Tierney.
Yeah,
that was a good delivery, actually. Yeah, Tierney.
That's the thing, Des. That's where we've looked most dangerous when we're on corners, when the ball's whipped in close to the box.
Mourinho knocked him off it. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right about in the box, mate. You're right.
Because when Saka was whipping the balls close to the box, that's where we look more dangerous, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, totally. Putting the keeper under pressure.
Yeah, because and the funny thing, when with the quick keepers under pressure, Brendan White always does that shenanigans where you basically pass the kid.
Yeah.
And you know what makes me laugh, Des? Like, funny thing, like Ben White does all that stuff, right? And everyone goes off at us about doing the dark arts, right? And then all the other teams do it. I'm like, well, then, like, what's your big deal? What's your problem?
Max, it's the same old, same old. It's one rule for Arsenal. It's another rule for everybody else.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
yeah. Do you remember when Granit Xhaka came out and said, "Oh, it's like every time Arsenal play, right? It's basically like it's like whatever rules are in the system don't apply for Arsenal when we play, but when it comes to other teams, they're a bit more lenient."
Yeah. I've got some bad news, Max. Liverpool 1-0 up.
Ah, well,
So Bosley in the 11th minute, apparently.
Ah, well, it happens.
But they started later than us. So they started at 8 o'clock. So if they win that way, it's definitely over if they win that one, I think.
Yeah.
So Man City have beaten Tottenham 1-0.
Yeah.
Brentford have beaten Everton 1-0. Man United have gone 3-2 against Ipswich.
So what's the time things on those games? What's the
what time they started?
No, what time are they at right now? Like in terms of like.
Oh, okay. Brentford's at 54 minutes, Tottenham's at 57, and Man U's at 53.
Oh, okay. So it's still time to have more gameplay. Okay.
And there's only half an hour. They're 29 minutes into the Liverpool game.
Right. Okay. So there's plenty of time for those games to progress. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Plenty, mate. Yeah. We've come out better this second half, haven't we?
Yeah. It's like, as I said, it looks like we've upped the gear and all that kind of stuff. So, which is good.
Ethan, I love the kid, right? But he tries that Saka coming inside and trying to get a shot off too many times, I think.
Yeah, I think the teams are up for it. I think he needs. That's the thing. That's sort of the one criticism I have about Saka and Ethan. Right? They tried the same thing too many times, and I think they need to always try and mix it up and be a little bit don't make it obvious.
Yeah, exactly. I know what you mean. We've had 8 corners, mate. 8 corners, and we haven't scored off any of them. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy. I think Saka's obviously been a very key to our set pieces. To be fair,
Ooh.
So it's just
Sells is well out of his goal there. Sorry, mate. Sells is well out of his goal.
Yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, I think Saka's been Nottingham Forest players going down again, and the referee's just like, "Yeah, get up. No, I'm not giving nothing for that, right?" And but yeah, I think Saka's basically been sort of one of our main aspects for our success in as set piece FC. Des.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I'll be honest, mate. The games we've lost, if we had Saka on the pitch, I don't think we'd have won against West Ham if Saka was on the pitch. You know, and the games we've lost previous to that, if Saka was on the pitch, we would have won. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, got a little bit excited there. Sorry.
yeah. No, fair. No, I think like, to be honest, I think the games that we drew, I think we probably wouldn't have drawn them if you had Saka on the pitch, to be fair. So
yeah. I mean, I think it's a bit crazy for actually Liverpool to be 11 points ahead at this stage of the season.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
It just shows how the other top six, or even the rest of the teams in the Premier League, to have an 11-point deficit with 12 games to go, and by the end of that one, it could be 14 points deficit with 11 games to go is crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. It is crazy, but I think yeah, I think, like, let's be honest. I think no one's expected Nottingham Forest to do as well as they have been doing, and the fact that, and the drop off from Chelsea and Man City respectively has been fucking abysmal, right? And let's be honest. If both of those teams had their shit together, Nottingham Forest wouldn't be anywhere near the top four. To be fair, so
that is true. Yeah, I mean, Man U's drop off is, well, it's suicidal, really, isn't it? Really, I mean, I know they're beating Ipswich, but you should be beating Ipswich, you know.
yeah.
This game needs a goal, doesn't it?
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised, Des. I wouldn't be surprised if it just stays 0-0, to be fair. It wouldn't shock me
to be honest, it wouldn't shock me because of the state of the team and again, Nottingham Forest are getting there or thereabouts, but they've got no end product at the moment. I mean, Chris Woods is hardly being mentioned.
Yeah, well, I think it's down to us playing really well, Des. I think both defenses equally have been as good as each other, if not really, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, they're making subs already. So what we at? We're at 61 minutes. Elanga's gone off. Dominguez is going off, and then coming on we have. Go on, then tell us who's coming on. Yates.
What one of them? I think, is it one of them Danilo? Is that
Danilo? Yates and Danilo.
Yeah. The only reason I know it's Danilo because of his white hair, and he looks Brazilian.
We were going after him about 2 seasons ago, weren't we, old Danilo?
Yeah, he was. I think he's a defensive midfielder, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. Good player, Danilo. Very good player. Good player.
I'm still surprised we haven't brought Vieira back just to give us something else in the midfield.
Yeah, I'm baffled about that too. To be fair, Des, I just feel like and he's been scoring goals. Vieira, like he scored one just the other night. Funnily enough.
I love that goal that he set up for Martinelli, mate. Where he was already celebrating. As soon as he kicked it, he was sliding on his knees celebrating.
Yeah.
And Martinelli just ran with it and bosh, you know.
And I think also, Des, I think Fabio Vieira would have allowed Odegaard to have a proper rest and a rotation. To be fair.
Again, I agree with you, mate. I absolutely 100% agree with you. Absolutely.
Which is baffling that they didn't bring him back. To be fair, unless they had something in the course which you couldn't bring him back. You know, like
maybe. Tierney's just knocked it out for a Nottingham Forest corner. Good bit of defending by Tierney, actually.
Yeah,
that's a good bit of defending. I agree with what he's done there.
Yeah, I personally, for me, I would have preferred if Tierney just turned and keep it to the side more than the corner. To be honest with you, because like Chris Wood and they got some tall blokes in there. But
that's true. Yeah. I'm sad Tierney's going. To be honest with you, I mean I know he's going to Celtic, but I'm sad he's going.
Yeah, it's I think his injuries have sort of like kept it back and all that kind of stuff, and I think he just hasn't been able to stay fit. A bit like Tomiyasu, actually, funnily enough.
Yeah, Tomiyasu. Such a shame with this kid, Tomiyasu. He's a good defender, but injuries. He's been out longer than what he's actually played, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's only playing like 18 minutes, I think, for the season. So
yeah. And I don't think he played that many last season, to be honest, mate.
Yeah, I think he's played more last season than this season, to be fair. But I love Tomiyasu, right? Don't get me wrong, I love Tomiyasu. I think he's a great one-on-one defender, but he just can't stay fit.
I think it's going to be quite hard to come back from this injury that he's got as well, because it's bone on bone. So
yeah, but he's going to have I think I read somewhere he's going to have surgery on his knee.
He went to GA. It was either last week or the week before he went to Japan, mate, and had it done there.
Yeah, so we'll see how he comes back and see if it reoccurs. But if it does start reoccurring again, then I hate to say it's going to be sound harsh, but I think we need to move him on.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, but he is a solid defender. I'll give him that.
Yes, yeah,
he's a tough little bugger.
Yeah, and also he's also an aerial threat as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got to say, Declan Rice, the last couple of games, I don't think he's been out of sorts.
Yeah, I don't know. He just seems to like be a little bit hesitant. I think, yeah, he's just really like kind of like slow, just like really like kind of second guessing himself almost.
In again, why didn't you just keep going the way you were going? Sorry, mate. So I apologise. He cut in again when he should have just gone down the line and put a good ball in.
Yeah.
Oh, it's easy to criticise though when you're watching it on a screen, isn't it? I suppose.
Yeah, it is. It is easy too, but it's just funny. Like with Miles and Ethan, right? We're relying on a 17 and 18-year-old kid to go and basically help us now. So
yeah. It's not the kid's fault, but
it's not.
Run him to the line and just put in a ball, you know.
Yeah, Des, like this might sound really controversial, yeah, but I wouldn't be against having a thing what one of the academy strikers could do, you know, like just to see, like I'm at that point of the season now where I'm like I wouldn't be too against, you know, seeing if they could do anything until, you know.
Yeah, I mean we've got Butler Adoye on the bench. Give him a go. Let him have a run. Let him have a go. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
But no doubt, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't put Sterling on in a bit. If he puts Sterling on, I won't be happy.
Nah, I guess
that lad is spent. He's gone. He's he's not. I
just think he's just lost pace, and I think he's just the age just caught up with him and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And it looks like he, to be fair, he's won pretty much every trophy he can possibly. So I don't think he has the motivation to go and hunger to go and win more, you know?
Nah, well, it doesn't seem that way, does it?
Yeah. You see, the thing with Salah, like the Salah and Sterling are run about more or less same ages, but Salah's kept his body fit.
Yeah. Trossard, but Trossard, you wouldn't have lost that. No. What'd you do that for? They're going down like paper planes, mate. Just you touch a Forest player tonight and they're just going down.
It's like they know they can't contest with him, and then they just go down like paper, as you said. So just
Zinchenko's coming on, mate.
Yeah, don't be surprised if you see Tierney pushed up further and Zinchenko comes on as a left back. Don't be surprised. I wouldn't be.
I wouldn't be. Oh dear. Oh, good save by Raya. Good save, but it's straight out to a Forest player. Sorry, mate. I'm gonna because
Yeah.
they've had a good chance there. Hudson-Odoi. Here he's doing it again. No, they've gone too deep. Too deep. That good save by Raya there.
Yeah, that's been also, sorry, Des, that's also been Achilles' heel. We switch off for a few seconds and then we end up conceding to a silly mistake.
Yeah. That should have been a goal, really. That was Gibbs White, I think. Oh no, Gibbs White put it through. It was Woods. Should have been a goal.
Yeah. You should have shot a cross goal, Des.
Yeah. Raya did well there. Jorginho's coming. I wonder if Arteta's heard me. Jorginho's off. So if I was going to play Zinchenko, I would play him on the left. I'd put Declan in the middle and Odegaard on the right.
I think that's what's happening. To be fair, I think that's.
I'll tell you what, Max. I've got my psychic head on tonight, mate.
I thought he might have taken Trossard off to be fair and played Zinchenko further forward.
Oh well, we'll see how it goes. Here's Odegaard. Look, boom. Zinny, go on, Zinny. Show us you can still do it, son. I've got to be honest. I was really pleased when Jesus and Zinny came to Arsenal. Right?
Yeah, they're after levels, but I think we've got to the point now where we need to have better, and that seems really really sad and harsh, but yeah,
cross.
Football's like that sometimes.
Yeah. Oh whoa! Chris Wood's in. Oh, what a tackle!
Well done, Gabriel. Saliba, sorry, apologies.
Yeah.
Apologies. Yeah.
What a tackle, because that was I thought that was a dead cert, mate. Look.
Yeah, but it was on his fuck up, Des. Like Saliba didn't control it, and then you had to kind of like make a second nil of it. To be fair,
I mean the bounce was in Chris Wood's favour. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Whew. The old ticker was going there, mate. Yeah. I thought Saliba there had given Chris Wood the extra yard there, to be honest with you. So to get back and block that, well done.
There's the goalkeeper kit, right? I was just talking about kits here. I actually prefer the more colourful one than the black one, to be fair.
Yeah, I do. Oh, was it a free kick? Okay. Go on, Zinny. Sort them out, son. How short is Zinchenko?
I know. What is he, like 5'8"?
Probably, but he was. I guess he was standing next to Chris Wood, so it may have. That's what you should have done last time, but a little bit faster. Oh well.
Yeah.
Well done, Declan. Nice block. Come on, think about it. Come on, guys. We're the Arsenal. We're not. That's better. Come on. Go on, Declan. Oh, what's with that little pass? Should have had turn and shoot. God's sake, turn and shoot, Deck. Ah! That's annoying. He should have just turned and had a crack there, Max.
Yeah. Or I think, or if even like not even the chips thing, you should have like passed along the ground to Odegaard and try and make something out of it. To be honest.
That was a good tackle by Saliba, mate. Did you just see it?
Yeah, I just saw it just then. Yeah. You know, Des, with those things, with those tackles, I always seem to wince because I'm worried about them getting it wrong. But it's like,
yeah, because it's a fine line between that and a penalty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, Man City, it's 75 minutes to go, and Man City is still 1 up. It was Haaland who scored.
Yeah. The question is, will Man City hold on, and will Man City manage to win a game against Spurs?
Every time the Spurs lose, though, mate, I don't mind.
Yeah, no. Fair.
Oh, dear. Don't forget, guys, if you're watching, give us a sub, give us a like. Hit that bell so you know when we're putting these shows out so you can come and join us. And hope you're enjoying it. And Max,
Come on, referee. Referee, what are you doing? Like, that's not a foul. Come on.
That's
Fucking look, watch this, Des, right?
Hold on, how was that? Nah.
Mourinho won the ball, and then bloody Yates went head first, went to Mourinho's boot. So, like, come on now, like, what are we doing first?
I can't. I haven't got the words, mate. I have not got the words.
What do you want Mourinho to do? Like, just let him win the ball or something, not put his boot up and have him go for the ball. I'm just like, come on, what are we doing? Like,
I don't.
Des, like, I feel like Nottingham Forest are doing anything they can to get a free kick and a penalty. Like, they just seem to like throw their bodies at everything.
Don't referees let 50-50 balls go anymore? They obviously don't, do they?
No.
Good block. Oh, he's fell over again, Yates. Look at that. Well done, Ray. Well cleaned up. Oh, hello. What's he blown? We've got advantage.
Plays down on the ground.
Oh, Odegaard's gone down, hasn't he?
He got whacked in the head, and they have to stop the game because of head injury. It's like it's a thing where they have to, like, a rule now. They have to watch for people with head injuries.
Yeah, they don't play advantage. Oh, I told you he was coming on, didn't I? Oh, why did I open the big gob?
Oh, why the hell are you taking Ethan off? Like,
oh my
why?
God, what are you doing? Really?
Oh my God. Oh, mate.
Why didn't you just bring Butler Adebayo on? You should have just brought the kid on.
And he takes Ethan off, the most attacking threat that we have off the pitch. Like,
yeah, Mikel, I support you, mate. I'm Mikel in, but don't. That's ridiculous. Why would you do that?
And that's Des. That the thing is, this is what annoys me. This is not the first time he's done this season, Des. Like, that's the. He's made questionable decisions, right? And if it works, he looks like a genius, right? But he's just hitting and hoping, right? He's taken Ethan off at times. He's put Sterling on, like, for example, like, this is prime example, right? He's played Thomas Partey right back.
Yeah.
He's like done some really, like, questionable things, right? And he's like, I feel like certain times, yeah, I just feel like it's just like hoping to God it works, you know. And I just really don't understand his thought process. Like, we can both see that Sterling's done, right? And he's putting Sterling on and taking our most attacking threat off the pitch.
I've got to say, mate, I agree with you. It does feel like sometimes he's looking for that genius moment.
Yeah. And if he scores now, I'll hold my hands up and say I was wrong.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll be the first one. I'll be like, yeah, okay, you proved me wrong. But you've got to prove me wrong first. That's the thing.
Yeah. We're on a corner. Is the corner going to be?
It's that deep back post one again, but they've worked it out. You just put everybody on that back post.
Yeah.
Oh, it's frustrating. This is when it's frustrating, Max. That's two. That's two handballs we could have had against Chris Wood tonight as well, by the way.
Baffling.
Odegaard having a go at the corner. Here we go. Oof. No, you look at that corner there as an example, Max, right? There was three or four red shirts on the goal line. So that's what they're doing now. They're just trying to block every little opportunity you've got, where they weren't doing that before when we were scoring off set pieces, when we were scoring off corners. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, and also, also as I was saying before, like they have like 3 players in the box. They're an extra man up in the box. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And all of them are like at least above 5'9", you know, and it's just like, you know,
It's crazy, mate. It's crazy. I've enjoyed this game, but it needs a goal.
yeah,
And preferably for Arsenal.
yeah. No. See, the thing is, that's right. This is the other thing, right? I think Arteta needs to be a little bit more proactive and braver with the subs. You know, like I think he needs to like not be so reactionary. That's the other thing I seem to have a problem with him, right? And like you say, you're talking about obviously a Deji that you're talking about, and and like that's the thing, like. Deji could be an absolute hero, and you'll never know because I don't think he's brave enough to try that, you know?
Well, for example, you just said the kid there that I totally agree with you, yeah? Give him a go. But he did the same with Balogun as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
He never really gave Balogun a go, did he? So...
I think with Balogun, yeah, I think it boiled down to his attitude because he was like, I demand I play first 15 minutes when he couldn't really get into the squad, you know?
Oh, okay. But if you're going to put the kids on this bench, why and not use them? Why? Oh, what? They're going to get experience from sitting on a bench?
Yeah. Yeah, and see the difference between Eddie and like Balogun, right? Because Eddie like had a really good attitude, and he listened to instructions, whereas I think Balogun, like he scored goals. Don't get me wrong, but I think his attitude wasn't right. And you know how Arteta feels about attitude.
You could be right, my friend, but I will say this as well, right? We basically got rid of Eddie and we brought in Sterling. The difference between Eddie and Sterling is Eddie could score.
Yeah, and Eddie could be playing for us right now. Funny enough,
he could. This game is coming down to fouls as well, mate.
Yeah.
Forest are just trying to frustrate us tonight. That's all it is.
Yeah, and you know what the crazy part is? Like I could see this game either going to a corner or going to a penalty.
Yeah. Oh, what a ball! What did he do that for? Why didn't he shoot? Why did you pass it to Odegaard? I mean, I'm not unlucky, Odegaard.
He almost scored. Des, I actually don't mind it because Odegaard almost scored.
Oh, I don't know. I think the only reason I'm shouting, mate, is because
watch the Des. Watch the Des, right? Watch
it. Zinchenko had a better angle, mate. That's the only reason why I'm shouting. Odegaard, unlucky, mate. 2 attempts, and you got a corner.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
That was a corner.
Yeah, but he was off. Zinchenko was off by like, yeah, he was off. But it was a nice.
Saying that, Max, right? Right. We are offside so many times this season. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Do we not know the offside rule or something? You know,
it's crazy.
I would say, I'm not being funny. I would say at least 10 of our goals this season have been struck off because of offside.
And Sterling had about 4 offside in one game.
Yeah.
Des.
Yeah. I thought that was going to be 1-0 there, Max. I must admit.
Yeah.
If I
but I
go on.
But even if though it was offside, like I love the run by Odegaard because that was what he was doing when he was playing well. Like I don't mind it too much.
There was Zinchenko's mistake. Oh my lord. Yeah, Forest have just put it. Hudson-Odoi's just put it over the bar for people who aren't watching and listening. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I love what Odegaard did, but I just from that camera, what I saw. Oh, we're bringing on
Thomas
Ben White.
Partey and Ben White coming on.
Ben White and Chris Wood's going off. That's a surprise.
They're bringing on Lena, the Alinko, or whatever his name is, a strike from Liverpool. Forget his name.
Yeah.
I won you. Sorry, I won you.
Yeah. Iwani's come on. Chase, thanks for joining us in the chat, mate. Thank you for joining us. Oh, Odegaard's gone off. Okay. So Partey's captain now then. So who's gone off for Ben White? I didn't know.
So Timber's gone off and Ben White's probably going to replace him. And then obviously Thomas Partey's playing in the midfield with Jorginho and Zinchenko.
I think he's just given the captain's armband to Gabriel, mate.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they've taken Odegaard off because, like Nwaneri, he was doing quite a lot of it, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Mourinho. Oh, Partey, go on, son. Have a pop. Oh. Yeah. Unlucky Partey. Saying that, though, this is the best season Partey's had, I think.
I agree. 100%. 100% agree.
Oh, just got in his feet, didn't it? Oh, what a shame.
He should have when he had the ball in his feet, he should have shot it first time because there was a huge gap.
Yeah. But at least he was having a go as well. I mean, he's only been on the pitch for 30 seconds, hasn't he? So we've got 4 minutes to go plus extra time, guys. So it's getting near that time, Max. So I'm going to ask you who your man of the match is. So
yeah.
Oh my God, Forest got honestly. My God.
All Forest are doing is trying to basically stay in shape and let us pass around, right? And literally waste time and foul and fall down on the pitch and try and get a foul or a penalty.
Mate, we've had 13 shots, right? 1 on target. Good cross by Hudson-Odoi. Gabriel heads it out. Trossard's got the ball now. Partey, but he's lost it. Oh dear. Hudson-Odoi's got the ball. Gives White to Hudson-Odoi again wide. Oh, someone went ahead with it. Oh, good block by Saliba. Williams having a go there, but Saliba got in the way. Nice block by Saliba. Go on, Benny Blanco. You can score a goal and all. Do one of your crosses that go in. Up the other end, obviously, not this one. Declan's trying to get the fans going.
Have you been to the Nottingham Forest ground, Des?
No, I've never been in. I've drove past it. I've never been in.
What are you going on, ref? Are you having a fucking laugh?
What? Look, you stopped play? What? Because there's a bit of shirt tug. Oh, for God's sake, man.
Look, that's right. Trossard's pissed off too. Like, bro, you fucking crossed the ball in for a little bit of nudging in the box, yeah. And you're and shirt pulling. What do you want?
Their corner's gone out for a goal kick. It just too much on it.
Seriously, what is this game coming to, Des? Jesus, you can't pull a shirt freaking tug.
It's getting petty, Max. It's getting petty.
It's so petty. It's just the thing with the Miles Lewis Kelly, right? That was with the red card incident, yeah. The Miles Lewis Kelly, when you took a tactical foul, yeah. They gave him a red card for basically doing a tactical foul, yeah, and you're not allowed, and then you're not allowed to like drag people's shirts to the box, not allowed to touch them or anything. Like back in the olden days, yeah, like people used to like tug, kick each other, and all this shit, right? And it's like I think it's now gone real soft and everything else.
Oh, good ball by that was a good ball by Sterling, but there was a Forest player in the way, obviously. Yeah, sorry, carry on about shirt tugging, mate. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just I think the game's gone soft. That's the thing. I think.
It has. Nottingham Forest have just blocked a ball by Saliba. They're attacking.
Henderson's on the ball.
Anderson. Oh, it's gone out. Was that Hudson-Odoi? Hudson-Odoi nearly got on the end of it.
Yeah.
I must admit, they've given us a good game tonight, man.
Yeah, they have. I have. I think as I said, Des, I think both defenses have been equally as good as each other. To be honest with you.
Yeah. You're probably right, my friend. You're probably right.
And I think both defenses, both midfields, are basically just nullified what we have up front. So
Go on, Leo. Go on, Leo. Oh, Merino to Sterling. Or is it Partey? No, it's Sterling. Oh. Always the same.
Ben White, that was poor.
Always the same defender defending it. Oh, crying out loud, man. Right, we're now into extra time, guys. There's 4 minutes of extra time. Go on then, Max, mate. Give us your man of the match, if you can. The commentators are giving it to Yates from Nottingham Forest, by the way. Just wanted to let you know.
Even though he hasn't been on the pitch for the full game. Okay, sure, no problem. I think Timber's been really, really good. To be fair, I think Timber's been probably one of the best players I can definitely remember in terms of like the game. So probably him.
I'm going to go Gabriel Magalhaes.
Gabriel's been good.
For that first, I mean, I know Saliba did a good tackle as well, but the Gabriel one was something else.
Yeah.
Arsenal have got the ball back. Declan Rice with the ball.
Saliba's tackles were also as good as the Gabriel one. To be fair, so
yeah. But I'm going to give it to Gabriel because I think he's been.
Yeah.
I think he's been proper staunch at the back as well. So
he's been Mr. Consistent pretty much the whole season. Des.
He has, mate.
Gabriel.
He has. Well done by Sterling. Sterling actually tackled someone. Oh, free kick. What?
Yeah, looks like Sterling went down too easy, and that's probably what the referee thought. Because he's
simulation. Oh my god. This game's over, mate. I don't see anybody scoring, to be honest with you.
As I said, Des, I wouldn't be surprised if it's 0-0.
Yeah, you were right, mate. You were right.
I did predict 0-0 before the start of the game. To be fair, so
just frustrating, isn't it?
Yeah. What's it? Can you do us a favor and just check up on the scores and see how everyone else is doing?
Yeah, of course I can, mate. Yeah, no problem. Just give me 1 second. Right, hold on. So, 93 minutes. Man City still 1-0.
Yep, so they'll win that.
Liverpool at 49 minutes. They're still 1-0.
Yeah, so they still got it.
Newcastle. Man United Ipswich is 3-2 still.
And how long have they been playing? Or is it 90 something?
They're all into their injury time, mate.
Okay, so Man United will probably win that. I think so. So good. Are you going to book him, ref? Are you going to book him?
He caught Trossard in the ribs there.
He got Trossard in the nuts. Are you going to book him?
Right, last kick of the game, really. Here, mate. We need to score here. This is our last chance, I think.
Yeah. Come on, Gabriel, please.
Come on, Declan. Put it on a sixpence, mate. Put it on a sixpence. Why? No. I knew as soon as he kicked it. There you go. Game over. Last kick of the game.
Yep.
Oh well. There's not much you can really say. I think we've said it all the way through the game, haven't we?
Yeah, it's just been a game of defenses and pretty much like no end product really. That's basically been the moral of the story.
Yeah. I don't really know what to say, mate. I'm a bit lost for words, to be honest with you.
Yeah, apart from the Calafiori one that hit the post, we haven't really had much else really.
No.
Yeah, it is what it is, mate. It's what we got.
It's here he is. Mark's here. So Mark, go on and tell me and Max are kind of. I think we're a little bit deflated.
Oh, sorry, I was just putting volume up there, bro. I couldn't hear you.
That's all right.
Yeah, I guess we're just saying that we've pretty much said what we need to say during the game, and it's just like a chance of both defenses have basically been really, really good and basically isolated each other, and it's just been a game of no end product, really.
Yeah, 100%. There was very little chances. See, the one chance I thought was there in the second half. The ball came over, it was a cross, and Tierney got his head to it.
Mm-hmm.
And he went up with the defender. And Merino also went into Tierney. And kind of pushed Tierney away from it.
Knocked him off the ball, didn't he, really?
Yeah, and it just went past the post. But other than that, do you know what? We all know what we need.
Yeah.
You just can't see a goal coming from Arsenal at the moment. I don't want to be like deflated, anything at all, but it's like this is the shit that we all talk about every podcast, every watch along.
And he takes off Sterling for Ethan.
It takes Ethan off for Sterling. I was actually saying to Mikel, it's like Sterling, I'll say sorry if you just give me something.
Yeah. I'd be the first one. If he'd have scored, I would be the first one to say about time. But apologise for the way I've spoken about you over the season. Really,
it's dire.
Mark, you know what the thing is? Yeah, Mark. Like this is not the first time he's made some questionable substitutions. And this is you take off your main attacking threat in Ethan, and then you literally put Sterling on who hasn't performed all season.
Yeah,
make sense.
The only thing you can say back in Arteta's defence is the last game, Ethan clamped up and had to go off. So unless we're trying to push him and possibly injure him, I guess there's going to be a better protection. I think the substitutions are just simply down to the fact that we've nothing at all on that benchmark. So that's kind of the way I see it. I think in any bright white, Arteta's a lot more educated than me. Any bright white in the world, Arteta is looking and he's not want to bring fucking Ethan off and put Sterling on. He knows that you're going to get absolute zero. So I just think his hands are tied, mate. I think his hands are tied.
Yeah.
I've just seen a comment from Russ Morgan, and it says the next goal is coming next season. Well, in a way that kind of sums it up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That. Russ, thanks very much for your comment, mate. And I've seen you on other streams and lives, and thanks for joining us. And but your comment is pretty 100%. That's how it feels, doesn't it?
You even say the next goal's coming when Saka comes, more or less.
Do you know what, guys?
If he does come back this season.
Yeah, I don't think he will, Max. I don't even want to do player ratings tonight. I just want to shut this one down in a minute. That's how we're feeling, guys. I mean,
do you know what? In fairness, Des, I would say the overall performance was brilliant.
Yeah,
it's just that in front of goal.
Yeah.
Des,
No,
do
no,
you mind just Des,
sorry.
I'll just real quick, Mark. Sorry, Des, do you mind just doing the player ratings just so we can get through it? I mean, like,
Okay, for you, Max, I will. We'll do it. But I don't want half scores. You've got to just give me straight numbers, yeah?
sure.
Go for it. You go first. Go ahead.
So I think that like I'll just go through the players, right? I'll just one by one, and then you can just like tell me what your score is, right? So for Raya, didn't really have anything much to do, really. 6.
I'll go 5. Go on, Mark. What do you reckon?
Never stepped not 1 foot wrong. I would give him a 7. He's not done anything wrong. He was running for every ball as well. So
The only reason I'm giving him a 5 is because he didn't have to do anything.
he ran after the ball. His positioning was good the whole entire game.
All right, I'll give him a 6. Okay, next, Mark. Go on, Max. Next.
Timber probably been our best player, really, on the pitch, in my personal opinion. He did a lot of good things, did a lot of, made a lot of forward passes, looked on it, looked aggressive, was a threat in the box. I think he's probably one of our shining stars, if any, to be honest with you. He made some nice defensive blocks as well. Give him an 8.
An 8? That's that's generous. That's generous. That's generous. Yeah. No, but that's how you feel. It's fine. That's your play. Timber 7. I'll give him a 7. Mark
7.
Saliba, for that block alone, and he didn't really need to do much, and he's solid, and for that block, for that block, and I think for putting the team in that position in the first place with the missed clearance, and then going back to get the block, and his overall play, I'd probably give him a 7, if any. Like, it's been okay. Like nothing too stand out, just solid.
I'm going to go 6.
6 for me as well.
But Gabriel next, yeah?
Yeah, Gabriel. So Gabriel, yeah, more or less the same reasons as Saliba. Solid, and I love his leadership. I love the fact that I love the tackle that he came in. So I'd say probably a 7 as well.
Mark, go on.
I'll give Gabriel a 7.
I'm going to give him an 8. I just think he was strong in the defense tonight, and he was telling everybody where they should be. I'm going to give Gabriel an 8. Calafiori, yeah, Max?
Yeah, Calafiori. Calafiori it's an interesting one because I think he had some good moments, and I think he's also had some bad moments. So for that reason, I probably give him a 6.
Mark?
About 6 as well. I agree.
I'm going to go 5 because he got a yellow card in the first 2 minutes, and that kind of just changed his game for the rest of the game. Even though he did have that shot on goal, if he'd have scored, don't get me wrong, he'd have got a lot higher. But for me, 5. Right, Odegaard, Max.
Odegaard. What can I say about him? But I haven't already said. I just feel like he needs to be a bit more braver on the ball, and I think he just needs to stop passing sideways and backwards and try and do. He made some nice passes forward. Don't get me wrong, and he had that chance that was obviously offside and everything else, and that was nice to see him making that run. I think I'll give him a 7. Really, I think it was okay. I think he didn't do anything too spectacular. I think he kept the ball moving, but I just wish he was a little bit more braver, to be honest.
Go on, Mark.
6 for me.
6 for me because he hasn't shaved that bloody beard off. But anyway, Jorginho, Max.
Yeah, 6 for Jorginho. Just do what he needs to do.
Mm-hmm.
Kept it moving, and 6.
Mark.
I would give Jorginho a 7. I thought that he controlled a lot of our possession, etc. So yeah, a 7 for me.
Yeah, 7 for me. Go on, I'll go with 7. I won't give you a reason. I'll just go with 7. Declan Rice, Max.
Yeah, just it's good. He was average, good. He was did what he needed to do. Like 6, really.
Mark.
Yeah, a 6. I would give you a 6 for that as well.
6 for me, because at the moment, I think I said it during the game as well, Max. Declan's just lacking something at the moment.
Yeah.
But I can't put my finger on it. You know what I mean?
He's also come back from a broken toe, Des, as well. That's the other thing. He just doesn't look like he's like
Yeah. No.
he doesn't look bothered, Des. That's the thing. He just doesn't look bothered. He just looks like he's just trying to get the season over and done with. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. So 6 for Declan, right? Yeah, we agreed, yeah? 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, let's start with Ethan.
Ethan, yeah, he's probably our best attacking threat, if any, through the entire game, really. So 7.
Yeah, I'm going to give the kid a 7. I'm just getting a little bit annoyed of when he cuts in all the time, where he should be going more to the back line. He's cutting in too many times, which is making him a little bit predictable, but he still deserves a 7. Go ahead, Mark.
6 for me. I don't think he done anything at all.
Okay, cool. As I say, it's your rating, so you can say what you like. We're on Mourinho. Go on, Max.
Yeah, for the same reason that Mark gave Ethan a 6, probably give the same to Merino. To be fair, he didn't really do much. Just kept the ball moving, and that's about it, really. 6.
I would go the same. I'll give it a 6 as well. He fell over a lot. Bar than that, I never seen much else.
I'll give him a 6, but a 6 that is close to a 5 because he knocked Tierney off that ball, and I think Tierney might have scored if he hadn't been knocked off that ball. But that's my reasoning for it. Okay, Leandro Trossard, Max, go ahead.
Probably our second best attacking player, if I'm being honest. He did some good things. He tried to be positive, made some nice attacking runs. He won the ball where he looked like it was an attacking threat. Again, probably one of probably our best player, our second best player other than Ethan, and our attacking front probably 7.
Mark?
Yeah, I'd probably give you a 7. I don't think that he done too much wrong, and he really did try, but couldn't break down the whole block. So I'll give him a 7. I don't think he done anything wrong.
I might sound like I'm in the right mood tonight, but I'm going to give him a 6 because he couldn't get round the defenders. I didn't think. So I'm going to go 6. Right, who were the subs? Let's see. Just thinking. We'll start with Zinchenko. Max.
Zinchenko, I think he was bright, actually. Zinchenko, I think he was good, and he did a lot of good things, and I think he kept the ball moving forward, and and he kind of made Odegaard come into the game in the second half a bit more, and I think he was kind of really, really good, Zinchenko. So I'm going to give him a 7.
Okay, Mark.
Yeah, as a Zinchenko, because he was a sub, only because he was a sub, I'm going to give him a 6. But I agree with everything that Mark said.
I'm going to give him a 6 because I got my prediction right about when he came on the pitch, so I'm going to give him a 6. Tierney, Mark. Tierney. Mark. Go Tierney first. Go on.
Yeah. Tierney, I would give a 5. I think that when he came on, he showed some brightness, but could have got that goal if it wasn't for Merino barging into him. Out with that, he didn't really take players on him. No, maybe he did. 5 for me, 5.
Max?
Yeah, for the same reasons Mark stated, I'm probably going to give him a 6, but yes. Yeah.
6. I'm actually going to give him a 7 because I thought when he came on, Hudson-Odoi wasn't in the game as much. So I'm actually going to give him a 7. But that's my reasoning why. So who have I missed out? Oh yeah, Mark's
Ben White?
Ben White. Yeah, well, all right, we'll do Ben White first. Go on. Oh, Partey and Sterling, wasn't it? They're the other two. Yeah,
Yeah.
Ben White first, Max. Go on.
Yeah, he didn't really have much. He didn't really have much time, to be honest, to really make an impact. So yeah, stand 5.
I would again agree with Max. I'm just going to war, so I would go a 4. He never really contributed to the game.
I would go. Yeah, that's a good one because he's definitely missing Saka, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm with Mark. I'm going to go a 4. He wasn't on long enough, to be honest, either. To be honest with you.
That's why I gave him a 5, because that's like my standard. Like 5 is like my standard. Like you're not been on long enough. So
Thomas Partey. Mark, go ahead.
Thomas is getting a 3 because he did actually give the ball away, and they went on a counter attack off of it. So a 3 for me.
Okay, Max.
yeah, 4. Just like
He tried to be a bit positive when he came on for me. He had that shot. All right, didn't go in, but he had a shot. Yeah, Thomas Partey. 4. Yeah, 4. Right, and Mark's favourite, Sterling. Mark.
0, absolute 0. He contributed nothing to the game whatsoever.
Okay. Yeah, well, you can't, Max, Sterling.
yeah, 1 for putting his shirt on. Like just
One for putting his shirt on. His mum would have had to do that for him as well, No, I'm joking. Oh no, I cannot give this guy a score. That's 0. It's got to be a 0. Sorry, but I expect so much more from him, and we're just not getting it. Right, before I say anything else, we have got a comment from someone called I Come in Peace. Do you think Arsenal have got the right owners? This is not the right show to talk about this.
Is that someone like I come in peace? That sounds like Brian.
No, I hope it's not him, because if he's anyway, he's a Brian Cronky Jr. He's a Cronky, so
Yeah, exactly.
No, to answer your question, no, we haven't. But I think we're going to leave it there before anybody flares up.
Do you know
right.
what we say to that, bro, is to watch out, because we're going to have a show that's going to be regarding that very topic. And we'll be interested.
Liverpool are 2-0 up now, guys. It's well and truly done. It's dusted. Right, rating the referee, guys. Go on, Max.
5.
Yeah.
Go on, Mark.
I'd give him a 5 as well, and that's only because he had a better second half than he did the first half. Based on the first half, I probably would have scored him maybe a 1 or a 2. But yeah, he picked up slightly in the second half, so a 5.
He gave 2 yellow cards in the first 4 minutes, didn't he?
Yeah.
I'll give him a 5. You
know what, I'm going to change mine to a 4, because there was a lot of times in that game that Nottingham Forest players were going down and he was just giving them like fouls like constantly.
I come in peace. I don't know what you mean. If they were fans, they would get concerned. I don't get.
Yeah, they'd be more concerned.
Oh right, so you mean fans of the right? I'm with you. Sorry, yeah. If they were fans of the club, yeah. It would be different, mate. For example, I'll give you an example in that regard. If the guy from Spotify had bought Arsenal, it would be totally different because he's an Arsenal supporter.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
I come in peace. And thank you for joining
Yeah,
us.
as I was saying, there's I think I'm going to give him 4 because there's a lot of times in that game during the Nottingham Forest players were going down really, really easily, and then he was giving them fouls.
It was like being on the beach on a windy day, wasn't it? Boom, gone. Dominoes. They were It's Nottingham Forest dominoes. That's what it was.
Yeah.
But I think we've covered everything, guys. We've done player ratings.
Are we gonna give the manager a rating?
Yeah. All right then. Rate Arteta. Go on. I was trying to give him.
Probably.
I'll be honest,
Probably.
Max. I was trying to give him a buy, to be honest. But go ahead.
Do you know what? For that Sterling substitution alone,
Yeah.
right? I'm probably gonna give him a 5.
Mark, go on.
I'm going to give Arteta an 8 because I thought that I've not seen Forest dominated like that out their own ground this season, and they were anything like Real had one shot. Like there was 2 shots on target that will come out the stats. One of them was blocked in the first half, and I would have saved it. So I just think, on the whole, Arteta and the coaching staff got it bang on. I just think that there's not enough up top, and so it's not enough to criticise Arteta. So he's going to solid 8 for me.
Okay, it's cool. And you, sorry, Max, you went 5, did you?
Yeah, so I'm going to change mine to 7. Actually, sorry, I'm going to change mine to 7. I think I agree with Mark.
Yeah, I'll go with 7. I didn't want. I'll be honest. I didn't want the Sterling. I did not want the Sterling. I would have rather seen the young kid Butler, Adeyi. I would have rather seen him. But yeah, I'll give him a 7.
Yeah.
Right. I Come in Peace also says, I feel as supporters we need to turn the heat on them. It may not even be Arteta that refused to sign players up front. Yeah, but we've tried turning the heat on him, mate. And the thing is, Sky gets hold of it and turns it into a joke, basically.
Yeah.
Was it 2 years ago when they did the demonstrations? So, I mean, they're not the kind of thing as well. I Come in Peace, and this is just my 2 pence worth, right? They're not, as owners, they don't care. They don't care if you demonstrate or not because they're not here to. They don't live here. They're not here at all, really, to be affected by it. But I know what you mean. We need to do something, and I think the only thing you can do is not buy an Arsenal shirt next season, and the season after that.
Des, you know what the thing is, yeah, is that we're on track to be in the top 4. That's all they care about. Des, that's all they care about is top 4 money, and right now they're on track.
Yeah, that's right. And the only time they'll spend money on our club is if one of their American ownership teams wins. So if the Rams, you notice the season the Rams won the Super Bowl, we got money. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's Robin.
And the season when Colorado Avalanche won the NHL, we got money.
Yeah. So it's robbing Peter to pay Paul, and that's the truth of it. And the thing is, we're as fans, if you think of it, look at it like this, guys. As fans, we're being held to ransom because they don't give a toss. I mean, we can save this for the show, Mark, but I'm going to say a little bit now. They truly don't give a toss. If they gave a toss, then we would have had a striker in January, or we might have even had a striker last summer. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. 100%.
But on that note, guys, I think we've covered everything tonight. Just to let you know, Liverpool are 2-0 up with 73 minutes to go, and McAllister has scored one in the 63rd minute. So, you know, enjoy the league, Liverpool, and we'll come at you next season. But on that note, I'm going to call it here. Alec.
So Des, do you just mind real quickly? Let's just going through the scores for the games real quick.
Yeah, 1 second. Give me 1 second. Obviously 0-0 for us. It finished 1-0 for Man City against Tottenham, 2-0 against Newcastle. I thought Newcastle would give them a better game than that, to be honest with you. And then Man United Ipswich finished 3-2. So
right, cool.
They're the scores from tonight. All right. We need banners in the stadium, written clunkies out, and other forms. It doesn't work. Come in peace. I know that's how we used to do it. It doesn't with these American owners, mate. It doesn't work. The only way you can hit the American owners is don't buy a shirt, don't buy merch. That's it.
Or what you do is if you want a shirt, buy it from a second division thing, right? Which is it's not going to fund money back into their pockets, right? Because when I buy my shirts, right, I buy it from a company that's not going to invest back into the club.
Yeah, but as I'm saying, mate, it's the only way you can hit the clonkies is just take money out. Don't put money in their pocket. Simple as. But on that note, I'm going to call it now, guys. Thank you very much tonight, Alex. Max, sorry, you've been absolutely. Oh, who's Alex? I don't know. You've been absolutely brilliant for the watch along. Thank you to Richard, who was on before, and Brian, and of course the Scottish Brazilian when he pops in. Cheers, Mark. Always a pleasure, mate.
Thanks for hosting, bro.
Oh, mate, it's what I love to do, innit? But don't forget, Saturday we've got a pre-recorded coming for you. I come in peace. Watch the pre-recorded and leave some comments on that one, mate. You're welcome, by coming priest. Thank you. And then obviously, because there's no watch along, because we have no game this weekend, 8 o'clock on Sunday, the big Sunday show where we have a good debate, mates talking about football, about Arsenal, and any other thing that pops into our head. Thank you for joining us in the chat. Don't forget to give us a like, a share, and a subscribe. And here's to the next one. Take care, guys. Thank you very much.